Last time on Hearts of Darkness, our intrepid fellows found themselves in something of a fortunate position. This interesting tiefling called Reverence, whose name shall soon be forgotten, after being beaten by Talius, won. Okay, cried and walked out into the outset and went through the gates, never to be seen again. But luckily for the rest of the intrepid adventurers, this was a good thing because, firstly, we won. Secondly, we got money. Thirdly, apparently two people were watching in a crowd and didn't give a iota of help or didn't even cheer for us. That being our intrepid friends who just about 2 sessions ago decided to, shall we say, leave us to only return again. Of course, this will cause some interesting situations with regards to feelings, but Jelly's jumping up went crazy about seeing Nautilus and Madeline again. Of course, these two were together and without Madrigal. Reasons being that Madrigal, of course, liked to be solo and probably felt a bit like a third wheel, which is totally understandable. And then, of course, after a bit of celebration such, the rest of the party, Junko, Valen, and the rest was like, okay, where's Talius? He's still in the crowd over there. And walking towards there, they're like, it's Madeline and Nautilus. And then, of course, Junko hit Nautilus in the face. Because how dare you make us sad and then come back like nothing happened. Shame on you. Then he looked at Madeline and hit Nautilus again because he doesn't hit women, but he's going to hit Nautilus twice because, they connected in some funny, weird way. After that, of course, we had a bit of catching up. How's it going? Awesome. Love you guys. Awesome. Good to have you back. And then, of course, we decided now, what are we going to do next? And I was like, talk to this other guy. He's kind of creepy and scary looking, but he's like, thinks I'm a nice person with radiant spells and I heal people. So he's asking us to help him with something that's wrong with the city. And said we need to go to that bouncer and said something. Okay, go to the bouncer, 66. Okay, cool. Go right through the bouncer, walking down, these scary passageways, which of course is not sinister at all. Finally getting to the bottom where we find the intrepid nobleman who kind of looks, how do I say, like a villain, but not a villain. Probably, I would say, probably anti-hero NPC. But anyway, the guy's like, yes, I want to give you guys a job, and I want you guys to help us because you probably noticed that this city is fucked up. There's levels of decadence, but this is taking it to a whole new level. We're like, okay, sure. However, we kind of get a bad vibe from you. He's like, yeah, probably because I'm kind of bad, but I'm the kind of bad that's kind of friendly with you guys against these guys. So we're going to work together and sort these things out. Plus, I'll pay you money. Talius and Joko, of course, like, we like money. Dan is like, cool. Half being like, if I get to burn things. And Madeline and Nautilus was kind of like, but after all, they just showed up. So, and just joined the rest of the party. Of course, he sent us all to go and kill a Manticore. No, was it a Chimera? No, it was a Chimera. Of course, having the debate, is it a Manticore or a Chimera? Finally, we all settled down it was a Chimera because we arrived there only to have the creature having destroyed a village, people mostly dead around there. And then as we're going to attack the creature, of course, there would be two-headed snakes, meaning a snake who has no tail and both sides of its, how does it crap? I don't know, but still, it's a snake with two heads who has no tail. Anyway, after destroying these snakes and little mini snakes and a chimera, finally we're standing there. Good fight. Chopping off the bodies and stuff that Jekyll does. A giant snake appears. Seriously, there's some kind of theme going on here with the snakes. Luckily, this snake seems to be the good sort of snake, giant good sort of snake. Affiliation, not quite assured, but everybody was like, I want it as a pet. The snake took us towards a little house and says like, well, by the way, it's still not over. There's some demon guys down there, cultists, doing something bad stuff. We're like, if we must. So we went down there. And of course, what did we find? But group of cultists chanting, oh, blah, 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 and of course trying to sacrifice a poor damsel in distress. We all had suddenly our actions to do, and unfortunately it seems we didn't stop the cultists from killing the poor damsel in distress. And of course there was some leader who seems to have a brother who seems to be kind of a wielder of swords, fire swords, ninja kind of guy. Anyway, after the main cultist kills the other cultists and the sacrifice, they summon a demon, or a fiend, or some creature of the abyss, which is definitely not kosher, and that starts attacking the party. The rest of us also trying to kill the cultist and the other guy, because this cultist, has some good spells. I mean, and charging around trying to kill this guy. The guy teleports around, and Fingers of Death Stelius, luckily to save, and luckily the damage came through, because damn, that bitch be crazy. Of course, the giant monster is keeping attack. Luckily, we've got two of our main tanks and vicious people back, Madeline and Olas taking it like a boss. Half got down at one part because it seems like the demon boy likes softies. I mean, makes sense, go for the soft ones and then kill the rest, but still, that was a bit of an insult, but Half made him pay a little bit with magic missile. And then finally, of course, when everybody was downed and there was only the demon left, we all jumped on the demon and started pummeling him into oblivion, which was good. However, the demon had one more trick up his sleeve and teleported to Valen. We thought he was going for the softie again, so everybody charged back and go and kill him again. And after killing him, we were all like, whew, done, finished, let's go. But just then, of course, Turnok jumps into the carcass of the giant demon and starts gorging himself and going, yeah, ma, give me ma. And of course, that was probably an indication that something wasn't going well, because after finishing off most of the carcass, he goes to the statue which was damaged, and he goes, yes, ma, open the statue, break it open. And we're like, well, they were trying to break open the statue. This little demon wants us to break open the statue. Probably not a good idea to break open the statue. So, of course, we turn around and we're walking out. And Valen healing and burying a person, flaming carcass, trying to bury a person, give him good rights. And then just that, he turns around and goes, Kazapro! And attacks the statue, which breaks open. And the first attack doesn't break it open, but chips it. And we're like, Valen, what are you doing? Did you see something over there? And it just looks at us with a blank expression. Okay, let's go, Valen. And then goes, Kazapro! And breaks open the statue as a giant portal suddenly breaks open. And we're looking into the inside going, Valen, what have you done? And that was last time on Heart of Darkness. Shall our adventure survive? Maybe not.
As Valen had a little bit of trouble with his eyesight onto the last session, now destroys, or at least adds to the already made damage onto the statue as it splits in half in between. And as it splits, this otherworldly light starts to shine. As Madeline, Nautilus, Stalios, and Harf were all about to leave, you can hear the crack behind you and the all turn heads as the light shines, and Jorkul, Valen, even Turnok, you are blinded for just a brief second as you put your hand up front. And the ones behind, you do cover up your face a little bit, but you can still see in between the crack and the gap between your fingers as you hear a slithering sound as something starts to emerge right out of this from the place where there were two heads depicting the Demogorgon, one of the most horrifying abyssal lords. Now two heads of a monkey sprout. However, the lower torso is serpentine as they together come forward. And you see slithering outside this ravaging demon filled with blades all around, split into two different torsos with two different heads of monkeys as they come right outside, looking at everyone. As Valen, you take a step backwards, and this creature, as it emerges, looks towards you, and you can all hear a voice in your heads. Thank you. Now we shall feast on your shells. We will destroy them. As the two different voices kind of coincide in that telepathy sound, and at this point, I would like some initiatives.
We go.
This is the part where I die.
The creature is rolling good also on initiative.
Oh, I see Talius and Nautilus are getting on it today. Cool.
Well, I just saw Talia suggest it.
Gotcha.
For some reason I cannot see Hearth. I'm gonna add Hearth edit your initiative so it depicts the correct one, and Madeline is also here. So Hearth had a 16. Yep. And Jorkul, as you regain your eyesight, what do? As this large monstrosity, this fiend creature, an Orla, appears in front of you.
Jorkul kind of looks at it, looks at Valen. Tell me how this would work, because this would be interesting. Is Jorkul grabs Valen and tosses him behind him. I want to throw him as far as possible to the other guys as possible.
You can either shove him twice over here, or you can, as a total action, you can hurl him over there, 20 feet behind you, if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, because I do have the strength to actually do that, so...
Yeah. My question is, Valen, are you willing, or should we roll a strength contest? Probably Jorkul will be winning.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yep. I am shocked.
You grab Valen and hurl him backwards, 20 feet, straight.
Fly, you fool!
Whatever you want, Valen, either here or here. One more step, and you should be good. What else, Jorkul? As you hurl Valen to the back.
Well, I think that is an action, so I literally don't have any other action except look at this thing and go, may God protect me. And he holds his ready to fight.
Talents, your turn.
I'm gonna start moving up. Obviously, there's danger. I'm going up to help. Oh, my Blade Song is probably gone, so I'll have bonus action Blade Song another time. Get my extra feet. Get next to Valen. And I'm gonna ready just a dodge action. See what's going on.
Okay. As you start humming a small song, as you start dancing with your blade, moving forward and jump, propel yourself up in front of Valen, trying to measure the strength of your opponent. The creature, as it appears, you will see one of the true creatures, one of the two heads starts picking blade by blade, all 6 of them, and start swinging them. You are all going to die, and not only by us, the other voice says, as the Orla puts its hand forward, and now here is the fun part. 0 to 50, we are having a brawl. 51 to 100, no creature is summoned. Let's see. 0 to 50 summons. I repeat.
Hell yeah.
Oh!
Thank God.
As one of the heads of the creature tries to call forth demons from the abyss, and you can see the glimpse behind him flares up for a moment as the other head, "What are you doing, idiot?" It turns to the other one, and they speak in abyssal, but I'm giving you the voice. as the Orla will start moving forward, and it has the movement to come all the way here, being within reach of only Jorkul, and within reach of the tail for Talios. But that was its action. It doesn't have any more action at this turn.
Well, technically speaking, that is one vicious action. If you look summoning, look what it can summon!
Yes.
Yep. I was gonna say that better be an action. Let's take a look.
Just to clarify, we are currently underground, correct?
You are pretty much in a basement.
And a basement, and technically speaking, there should be support pillars and everything. Okay, I'm just making sure. I might be doing a Simpson.
That concerns me, but cool. We're gonna move over this way. Move R30. I don't think dashing is the best. Let me see. How far is this boy? Okay, I'm gonna dodge just for now, just because I don't want to dash over there just yet.
Okay, as Madeline swings her glaive moving forward, but slowly approaches towards the creature. Hearth, your turn.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be standing right there and start testing the waters a bit and see if this is one of the rare few demons or things that is only resistant to fire.
And just to clarify, did you get? Do you have the chaotic orb with you?
Yeah, but the chaotic orb has not been attuned yet.
Yeah, I was about to say we didn't get a chance to attune to that stuff yet.
Oh, would have been awesome, but yes, gotcha.
Okay, go Hearth.
Alright.
19 hits.
The whip's take off the mental thing, and that is a big damage.
But this is a good strike. As Hearth, you create a quick burst of flame. Look at that. As you try out a strike, and you hit one of the tests of those bamboo heads, those monkey heads, as it strikes and grazes upon it. The creature looks towards you with one of its heads as it rears the blades. It doesn't seem to have any resistance. Well, it has, but you ignore it.
Oh. Oh good, they're not immune. Arthur's feeling a lot more confident.
Anything else, Hearth?
That will be all.
Nevertheless, your turn.
I move up to about here-ish. I don't know if I'm still. I guess did I use another charge of Giant's Might, so I'm kind of fresh on here. I guess.
No, you didn't.
Okay.
You should be about to turn small now. I assume.
Right. Then I will refresh it. I'll use another charge. Where the hell is it? There it is. Okay, then I will, for my action, cast Guiding Bolt at 2nd level.
How about it?
That's not gonna hit.
14 does not, as you create a floating orb of radiance to your weapon and hurl it towards the creature. The creature will use two of its blades to cut it down in half.
I can't inspiration that, can I?
I mean, I believe I gave some leeway to check with the AC. If you want, fine. I'm fine. If you want, go ahead. Reroll that. I don't mind.
Alrighty. Oh, better.
Will not hit. Apparently, it's destined to fail. As you hear that lightning bolt, and one of the Orlots uses its blades to cut it down in half and disperse it. Anything else, nonetheless?
Nope. That's it.
Valen, your turn.
Okay, I look at Talius. I didn't mean to. What should I do?
It's okay, my friend. We'll take care of this.
What should I do?
Fight. I
Fight.
don't know.
Get
I'll
blast
fight!
it.
For example.
For example,
It always hits through.
For example.
Second one does not.
Oh.
However, quite good of the damage. So, as you hurl 2 strikes at the creature, and one of them strikes the first body, the other one just slithers and avoids that as they kind of split in two. The shining blast hits as the Orlok prepares to make an assault. Anything else, Val?
Is healing light a bonus?
Yes, it is.
Okay, then I'm gonna use some of that. No, I'm not yet. I'm done.
Tenor, seeing that creature is gonna take a disengage action and go behind the statue, as it kind of whispers something inaudible, Jorkul.
Well, Joker is still gonna back down. I'm attacking. I'm attacking. He's gonna take 2 attacks, and let's just say he moves over here so the creature cannot easily move through to get to Valen, but has to basically go around there or go around Talius, and he attacks the creature twice. These will be normal attacks.
Alright. Both attacks hit as Jorkul, you... Oh, wait, no, sorry. Only the second attack hits. The first one does not hit, my bad. As you attempt to strike once, the creature is able to get out of its way. But, however, the second strike starts destroying portion of its skin as this black ichor starts to pour down. A quick wound that you just made. You made the damage for that?
2 seconds, just need to confirm something. Oh, that was wrong. Just fixing something. I think that, I don't see if the damage is right, but it shouldn't be a 1d6. Yeah, there we go. All good.
Yep, 19 in total. A quick strike, and it's quite precise as you start cutting down this large creature. Anything else, Jorkul?
It kind of, it's like, why? Oh, it's snakes. And that's my turn.
Okay, as you strike at the Jorkul, you take a step backwards to get in front of it and hold it off. As Darius, your turn.
Can it walk up this way? Like, is it big enough to just...
It can climb, but it will be double its speed. It doesn't have climbing speed, so it would require half speed.
Okay, I'm gonna run around. Oh, I'll be out of his thing. I'll hit him first. Run up. Boom and blade. 5.
That hits.
Wow. Oosh. And then I'll run around the whole way. Top over to here. 5. Get his rank there. Oh, I have a bonus action. Can I hit him from here?
I'm gonna give it half cover. I can give it half cover if you want to. Half cover
Okay,
is
I'll
plus
say,
2 to its AC.
It's a bit of fun. We'll go for it. Regular attack.
That would actually hit. However, it is going to parry.
Oh,
As
okay.
you attempt to strike at it, and one of those weapons will come and meet your sword into the middle of that.
I'll run back. It's my turn.
As the creature right up next will start swinging its blades, and it is coming for some attacks. As it makes a lot of them.
6 attacks.
7 attacks. 6 with its observed and 1 with its tail. Jorkul is not raging. As let's do attack number 1, Jorkul. Number 2,
Yes.
Jorkul. Number
Hit.
3, Jorkul. Number
Hit.
4, Jorkul. Number
Yes.
5, Jorkul.
Hit.
Number 6, Jorkul. I
Yes.
believe 3 of them hit, right?
Better
You need to roll another one. You need to roll another one. It's 7 attacks. That's 6 rolls.
The 7th attack is with the tail. I'm saving the tail for something
Okay.
else.
Yeah, 3 of the 6 attacks hit. Yes.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3. For a total of 30 points of damage towards you, Jorku, as the creature takes out and starts an assault against you as it strikes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 all blades as you attempt to block some, absorb others, but at the very end you suffer quite some hits as the creature will use some of its movement to come over here, not getting out of the reach of Jorkul, but still kind of slithering up away to get closer to Talius, and it is going to use its tail attack, which has a reach of 10 feet, and make an attack against Talius. I assume that will not hit. As the Olaf kind of starts getting up there, hurts its tail towards Talius, but Talius actually manages to avoid. Talius, give me the damage from Wounded Blade, because I did move.
Wait, I forgot that is what I do. Bonk.
For 7 points of damage, as the creature slithers and slowly climbs up this the small enclave, you can hear a burst of energy from the point it left.
And can I do one thing? Might as well use resources while I have it, because it's the only resource one of my only resources left. Is I will use my Vengeful Assault finally, which I only have 1 use of, and then I have basically just Breath Weapon left. So I can 1 attack.
Have it.
Hey, almost.
Does the can you link the Colossal Slayer? Not sure if it goes on your reaction as well.
Oh, no idea. That is a good question, though, isn't it?
Yeah, we're about to find out.
Only once per turn, so I'm guessing. Yeah.
So it's not on your turn, so yeah. If it's once per turn, it doesn't go onto that opportunity attack. So
There's 18 then.
Yep. Cool. 18 then. Madeline, your turn.
Oh god. Let's go right here. Right there. And we're gonna come up here, kind of block off Talius. And we're just gonna start. There's not a good pun for monkeys. Spank the monkey? Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Hit him. And he moved, so it would not be flanking, so it's just gonna be normal.
25 hits.
Yeah, that checks out.
25 hits again. Reminder, your weapon is not magical right now, right?
Nope.
Yeah, okay. 17 does not hit as you move over there and attempt 2 quick strikes with your glaive, and though they actually impact against the creature, they barely graze it. As you use the other end of the polearm, and as you are about to strike it, the Orloff will just put both of its blades, block your blade, and kind of turn the tables on you as it prepares for an assault. Anything else, Madeline?
Nope.
And right up next, Harf, your turn.
Okay. Since I still have 1 4th level spell slot, I can go ahead and place a Fire Spirit right down there. And so I have a bit clearer line of sight, and then moves over to my Fire Spirit. And here's something that I guess would be up to DM interpretation. I mean, technically it is technically
You're talking about Elemental Adept. However, I'm going to be in the sad position to say that the creature will use its parry on the first slab attack to protect itself, and the second one does not hit. However,
by the way, it's
future reference, for future reference, a moment, Jorkul, it would actually ignore resistances, because it is part of your spell.
Woohoo!
Is it not flanking as well?
Not from there, no.
Then up.
Jorkal would be the one flanking, I believe.
Yep, on his turn. As the creature attempts to strike twice at the Orlov, however, the Orlov is quite able to see all around it with its two heads and quickly protect itself from attacks. Anything else, Kat? I assume that is your turn.
That's my turn.
Nonetheless, your turn. You might be muted, nonetheless.
Yep, that's how it be. I'm gonna move forward. I'm gonna set my hammer on the ground and reach back on my back and pull out the trident that Talius gave me. Sort of like do like the toss it in the air and catch a reverse grip, and I'm gonna throw it at the creature. I know it's not magical, but I want to try something.
Okay, how about it?
So this is arranged.
A 17 will not hit as you pick up the trident and hurl it straight to the creature. The Olaf splits in between. The two heads gonna get one up and close personal to Madeline, the other one straight onto Jorkul, and it avoids the attack.
I.e., I'm never hitting this thing. Then I'm gonna... Can I pick up my hammer again? Or no? That's my turn, pretty much.
Yeah, I assume that would be probably your turn, as you need a free action to pick up another weapon. But you can at least, if you want, move a little bit closer.
Yeah, well, I'll pick up my hammer again and just move closer so I can attack if I need to.
Valen, your turn.
Okay, first thing, getting this close now, it seems that people look hurt. So I'm going to bonus action, healing light. I'll do 4 on Jorkal.
4 extra temporary, but you also roll with a 2d6.
Yep. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. This is second spin equals 4 dice.
Up to 4 dice, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna use 4.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow!
That
That is a heal. That's 27 in total, 23 normal and 4 temporary.
Take this
Yeah.
whey protein powder into your bloodstream.
Cocaine powder. I think it's more the...
Thematically, he stands there. I don't know how Valen heals him, but next moment you just see Jerk from behind Jerkal's shoulders and everything kind of pumps up. Kind of like you can almost see the muscles all enlarging and getting stronger. So,
Anything else, Valen?
I think he's thinking. But he's
Yeah,
still
no,
got an
then I'm
action.
gonna say something about I'm the only one allowed to have that many eyeballs.
It's
Some big silver eyeballs.
on the creature, correct? The one set, yeah.
No, he's using it on us.
Yes, so DC
Betray.
15 con throw.
Give me just a second. I need to check if I have actually resistance to that.
and it's the cone, isn't it? So that incorporates us as well.
No, it says fire at one creature is what he said. He did the
Ah.
one creature one.
Yeah, just 1.
Okay, I'm gonna roll my con save. It seems to be the normal thing to do, and I succeed as you pick up the gem of brightness and hurl a beam of brilliance at the creature. However, as you attempt to blind one of those, it seems to be quite able to protect itself.
Then I'm going to stagger back. 5, 10. I don't know if that invokes a opportunity.
Actually, it parried, so it couldn't anyways.
Okay.
It actually can, cause...
Wait, what?
Yep.
Ah!
Well, it's a
And as you
good
attempt
thing
to
that I did
leave,
that.
As you attempt to leave, Valen, here that attack goes. Nope, you are going nowhere.
Oh fuck it is. Oh.
Oh, it has Sentinel too.
Sentinels as well.
No,
Oh, it's not
but it
Sentinel.
grapples you. But it grapples you. As you attempt to go out of its way, Valen, the Olaf turns around and hurls its tail towards you as it grips on you and starts firming its grip, its hold upon you. As you hear the sound of your bones squeezing slowly, and it goes Valen.
No, that's it.
Yep, figure as Jorkul, you're up next. Terlock is staying in the distance, not moving.
I'd say it seems like because of the movement, I'm just going to say, can I leave it there and down in combat? Because if I move it like I can move it like that, but the blocks kind of.
The creature is pretty much on those 3 hexes. So staying here, you are still within range.
Okay, I'll just move a few inches to go into combat, so I get flanking. And I say, nobody leave Valen, good friend, alone. No tail, bad tail. And he starts hitting it, and he says, I don't religious, but I hope somebody listening to me kill this thing. And he's going to hit the foe, advantage. Come on, critical. Come on, Tiamat, I'm talking to you.
At least they both hit.
Yeah, both of them hit.
Just ignore the.
On the second attack, yeah, I don't know. Yeah. First one I counted, second one I did not.
22 and
As
16.
As you strike twice with your blade, as the creature starts getting overwhelmed by so many people in its reach, it will attempt to kind of parry you, though to no avail, as both attacks overpower the creature as you knock one of its blades down to the ground and make a second strike, gassing wound onto that creature. And I assume that's your turn, Jorkul?
My turn.
Talios, your turn.
Okay. He's up with me now, yeah? He used all his movement to get up here.
If you go right here, you can flank it.
Oh, yes, I can. I'll do that. I'll run downstairs. 10 feet. Bang. A booming a blade. Oof.
That will not with advantage, so.
Oh, yeah, flank. I'm so stupid. I always forget about it. Oh, well.
Still, won't work.
Still.
As you attempt to strike at the creature,
I'll, spin around again and go for a second one. Bonus action. 23 to hit.
23 hits, yeah. Even with the body, it barely hits. As you strike down with your second attack against the creature, and it is now alive.
There we go. So, I'm gonna get a bit more distance this time, and that's my turn.
Okay, now the creature already having a tight grip on Valen, it will use one of its attacks to be the tail attack, only able to use it on Valen, so with advantage because he's restrained.
It automatically hits, I think, if he's restrained by it. It says
No, it just has advantage. I believe. Really?
Nope.
As
automatic hit.
I mean, with that, at least it can't crit.
That's correct. But same thing, yeah, same thing. As 12 more points of bludgeoning damage to Valen as the creature tightens its grip, and you can hear this crackling sound, Valen, all around you. And as that happens, your eyesight also starts blurring. And now we are going for 6 attacks. And I'm up. Split them to. Let's do 3 and 3. 3 to Jorkul, 3 to Madeline. So, Jorkul. I believe 2 of them hit, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so Jorkul and Jorkul for 13 total. As 2 blades strike down onto him, and 3 on Madeline. 1, 2, 3. I believe 2 hit.
2 of those, yeah.
2 on table 3. 31 for you as well.
Luckily, that temp HP stuck for a bit.
As the Orlaf strikes twice in Jordan, twice in Madeline, and 2 of the blades just whirl into the distance as it attempts to make its strikes its eyes focus back towards Hart for a moment, one of its heads, as Madeline, your turn.
Well, we're gonna go out swinging. Should be flanking now at least. So let's do that. Is he gonna parry this or?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, at least we have that out of the way. Okay, cool. All right, that's all.
Hey, you're giving me flanky. That's not nothing.
As getting part of your first attack, you attempt to find a quick opening onto the creature's armor, but it is quite another fighter, moving and swirling, slithering onto the floor as it avoids every succession of an attempt that you make at it. As Hearth, your turn.
Okay. As I'm initially gonna go for another firebolt or something along those lines. That thing is going to be targeting me very soon. I'm going to be cautious and just... Well, Hearth will go like out here and take the dodge action while his fire spirit tries some more attacks.
Okay. The second attack hits for 23 points of fire damage.
Just curious, right? If so, half you control your spy spirit through an action or bonus action.
No, it just
It plays after Hearth's turn.
Oh no, because it was just it's like you still have cantrips.
Hearth took the dodge action to avoid any attempt of the creature. However, as the creature attempts to make one strike at it, the Orloff continues to avoid, having not suffered an attack from the spirit. The Orloff cannot drop its guard, ignores the fire spirit, a grave mistake, as the spirit emerges once again and goes for its core. And smoke and embers and brimstone, and everyone can smell and can see emitting out of the torso of the serpent torso of the creature as the fire spirit lands a very precise hit. Nautilus, you pick up the warhammer and what do you do?
I smash the warhammer against my shield and cast spiritual weapon for once. Yeah, it's going right here. And I will. Well, it's first of all, it's going to make its attack. Pop. Unsurprising. Glad we're staying consistent. Spiritual weapon. I'm going to move over to Valen, and with my action and advantage, I'm going to try and pull him out of the grapple.
Okay, you can attempt the check for him. So give me.
It's athletics, right?
Yeah, DC 19. And Valen is not longer grappled by the tail as Nautilus, you pick up Valen and get him out of the tail of the creature.
All right. And I'll just say down to Valen, Valen, get back. I can protect you from the attack. And I'll move here-ish.
Yeah, I can put you here on those 3 hexes. Here, here, and here. Valen, your turn.
Okay, I'll get back. 5, 10. 15.
Wait. If you don't take the disengage action, I'm gonna make another tail attack.
I was like, don't you? It's like,
Okay, I'll disengage.
Okay.
this monkey can do.
All right, all done.
As quite damaged, and now that Nautilus got you out of reach, you drop down, make a quick barrel roll backwards as the creature attempts to throw its tail at you. Nautilus kind of blocks it with a shield, and you take your distance out away from that creature. Anything else, Valen?
Nope, that's what I was told to do.
Okay, and Jorkul, your turn.
Well, considering the situation, if I do the attack action, I have to do both attacks. I would have loved to be able to use a correct weapon, but that's more of an area effect or more of a crowd control. So Joker will just continue hammering away at this creature, hoping that some goddess or god listens to his prayers. It's just like, if there's anything out there, give me that crit. And he goes at it with advantage.
Hey, what's a crit?
Both strikes hit.
Yeah, and as always, second 1d8 ignore.
Wow, you're doing quite a number on the creature. Again, you overpower its blades and strike 1, 2. Strikes at it, calling for aid as you attempt to call whatever is out there, beseech it for help to help you land that finishing blow to the creature. And anything else, Jordan?
Out of character joke, he replies to Half saying, I had this dream where some creature was telling me about getting a crit. I don't know what it's about. And that's my turn.
Alice.
What if it's like the clap?
Okay. I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time with Harry. Little buddy over there. I'm gonna run up. It's in the way. 15. A booming blade. 17 again.
With advantage.
With advantage, I forgot.
Yeah, 20 will not hit, because parry, again. As you bring down your weapon, one of its blades will just ding, meet your own and stop that attack.
It's only one though, okay.
How many reactions does this thing have?
It has
One
one
per
turn.
turn. Yeah.
Oh, nearly a crit as well.
Did it parry before? Before it
28 hits. Pretty much on every turn. It cannot parry again on Talius' turn. It cannot parry again on Madeline.
Oh, wow, that's awesome. Powerful, awesome.
And yeah, that's my turn.
As you attempt to strike once and it meets your blade, you pick up your blade, drop it for a second, grab it with the other hand, and make a quick slice onto the creature. And as the creature is kind of put in a bad spot over there, it is going to use its action to teleport. Because fuck you.
Heard that. Fuck you.
And shift over here and use its movement to come all the way around straight to Hearth and Valen as you see the creature look towards you and just disperse as you hear a voice. You heard, "You will see your friends impaled on my weapons, destroyed, massacred." As Mother, your turn.
Big Turnock.
Oh shit, the Hellbelcher moved.
Let's move right here.
Keep in mind, Madeline, you move correctly, but you cannot move through that. These are all degrees.
Oh, okay.
This is yeah.
I can do that too, kind of. Let's go right here and smack this man. All right. Okay.
Yeah. Now that you guys don't have advantage, this is gonna be way harder.
All right, come on. Here we go.
Shits. I cannot parry that.
And we're gonna put on a level 1 love tap on this.
It is
And it's
obviously
it is the last one I have, so let's go.
That's everything you got.
16 it is. As you strike a powerful blow at the creature,
And that's it, as she's just trying to divert its attention from Hearth and Valen.
Hearth, as Madeline comes as fast as she can over there, teleports next to that in a silvery mist, and as she reappears, she attempts a strike. The Olaf will easily divert that attack, however, it leaves itself open for quite a strike onto the middle of that, and onto that strike, Radiance explodes. Hearth, your turn.
Okay. Look behind me to Valen. I'm gonna want to run for what I have planned. Then over to Madeline. Sorry about this in advance. And then I am holding an action. Holding a spell, to be precise.
To do what? Or what's the trigger at least?
Once Valen is 25 feet away from the Orla.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know.
Okay, as you probably look to the Valen and ask him to move, you start, your hands glow with flames as I believe fire speed drops, right? Yeah, because you're concentrating on a new spell now.
Yep.
Nautilus, your turn.
So what's the ceiling look like over there?
Oh, over where?
Well, over above the creature. How high is the ceiling?
You have two allies. Have a number of allies over there if you're trying to collapse it.
No, I'm not trying to collapse it. I'm just trying to find out if I can.
Something along the lines of 20, 30 feet, probably, something along those lines. Maybe more, 35, yeah.
I'll show you on the blast radius.
Neat. I'm cool with it. So can I use Shatter without harming any of my allies? Is the question.
Oh, to kind of blow it onto the
head.
creature alone.
Yeah.
Give me a quick second to check very briefly how big that creature is.
Yeah.
Because it is large, but it also is large because of its tail and all of that. If it is yeah, okay, sure. I mean, you barely can, but still enough to aim on its head. It is taller than both Madeline and Half. So yeah.
And there's Nautilus would pre-mentally check. Is this gonna bring the ceiling down, or is it just gonna? Does it look strong enough to take this?
This building is in bad shape. Depends on the damage that you roll on that.
Well, I wasn't planning on rolling. That's the problem. I was gonna channel divinity. That's the thing.
That will for sure bring down the bridge.
Shit. Okay. Well. Oh, since the spiritual weapon. Oh well. Hold on. I gotta remember. Spiritual weapon. Slow ass over here moves over by Talius. Does nothing. Yeah, I'll just guiding bolt.
How about me?
It's the safest option, and that's regular. Guiding bolt. Oh,
23 will hit this time, though.
Yeah.
I mean, it will give someone advantage.
How
The
much?
guiding bolt strikes and coats the creature with invulnerable points. You were here, so that would be 30 feet. And
Yeah.
nonetheless,
Everything bonus. Son of a bitch.
anything else?
Yeah. No. That's it.
As you collect radiance onto your weapon and swing at it, hearing this blast of massive radiance for 10 damage, as it coats its vulnerable points. Valen, you see her preparing to explode into the air.
Yeah. I mean, he told me I should run. So I look at him and go, I should run?
Yes.
So I disengage.
You probably should.
You're having great time, Valen, very fun. I'm sure you're having a blast right now. As whoa. Where did you go?
Disengage.
Disengage is an action, so you can only
Okay.
move your speed,
Then,
so 30
yeah.
feet. That's still 40. Probably somewhere there.
Hey, bud.
He put on a new
It's
pair of
quicker over
night.
there.
That is fine. That is fine over there. As you look at the creature and try to run as far away as you can. Hard.
And I grab Talius's coat. Save me! Okay, sorry, go ahead.
Hard. Go ahead. Give me
Alright.
your fireball.
Not just any fireball. 5th level fireball.
Oh boy.
Madeline is going down.
Well, this is actually where we figure out, because I know that it overcomes the fire resistance, but what about the aura of warding?
Let me check. This is actually what I was thinking about right now.
Hey, we finally get to figure this out!
It's spell damage rather than. Oh, yikes.
3 1s, dang.
Well, no, they're all 2 now.
Oh yeah, 3 2s, dang.
Yeah.
Okay, let's find out.
39
Okay.
damage. If it
There's a sage
fails.
advice thread on that. I'm gonna give you the answer.
Interesting. Yeah, that's a good one. That's nice. When we play 40k, usually it's like the one warding fails, the other one gets into effect, but they don't stack.
It still bypasses the order of warding, it says.
Oh, it does? Okay. Well, as long as I pass the save, I'm fine. So let's see. DC 15. Alright, come on. Please.
But you've got inspiration, right?
I don't.
Yeah, you do.
I don't have any inspiration, but thank you. I'll take it.
Yeah, you'll take it.
Hey!
I'm at 1, baby.
Yeah.
Let me do something good before I die.
Thank you, Bella.
18 points of you said, wait, no, 19 if you succeed on the save. Whoa, both Madeline and the Orlov are looking extremely bad as her just strikes and blows the whole place down. I need Harfons to roll me a dexterity save.
Hoisted by your own petard because you don't resist it.
Not a
Yeah, I
save, but
don't go
a-
down because of it either. Plus, I still have my Phoenix spark.
It's a dexterity save, but I'm probably sure that you make the save. Yeah, with the 17 you still make the save, so you suffer 19 points of damage, right?
Yep.
As the whole place explodes in Nautilus, given that you're closer, you see only smoke emitting from over there. As Jorkul, your turn.
My problem for me is, considering the situation is, I can get to there because of the lovely flight ability, so I could just jump over that stuff and also have Marina. But I don't have 45 movement. I only have 50. I only have 40, which is a problem. This is when a guy goes, it's like, anything I have, you can give me 5 more. No, but I can do the following.
Make a barrel roll.
Okay. The Juggle flies to over here, basically at the lip of the thing.
Right. Why do you have fly speed?
I have a lovely falcon,
The big surfboard.
a big
right.
giant sword of.
Keep in mind, it's not great flight, but it is at least decent enough to help you to wheel you over there. But at the end of your turn, you drop. However, it doesn't matter.
That's why he's just basically using it just to get on to the next level and go. Just skims the surface. Just checking something. Apologies. Trying to figure out what is the breath weapon cone.
I believe it's a line for you. Should be a line.
A line. I think it's a line, isn't it? Yeah. Like saving throw. Yeah, but it's just trying to find its. Here we go.
You can attack it without striking somebody else. However, this is covered. As I said, this is a pillar in front of it.
No, this is a. You said this is a hole like that one there, right?
That's pillar.
No, this is a pillar. As I said, you cannot move through that. It has covered through that.
Is that a pillar?
Yeah.
Well, that was 40. I can go to here. Does he still have cover if I blow past him there?
You can do it from there, but you probably have to. How much you angle it, it will either get Madeline or her. So one of the two.
Okay, he can have. Oh, technically speaking, it doesn't matter about cover because he still just has to make a roll, doesn't he? It's not an attack.
Yeah. No. It won't have cover. If you're over there, it has full cover from it, is what I'm saying. If you move, it doesn't have full cover. Whatever cover it has, it doesn't matter to that. It's more of who are you going to strike with it? Harp or Madeline as well?
Mother buffer. Well, I'm not going to hit somebody with it, so I'll just go with the. I'll go to my 40. Free action, pull the javelin and throw the javelin at the creature.
With advantage, because the creature is already coated by Nautilus guiding bolts.
So be it.
"20 hits. I cannot. I believe. Yeah, it has to be a melee attack. This is not a melee attack, but hits. Also, give me your Colossal Slayer. Yeah, that. A good javelin as you pick up a javelin and head straight to where Nautilus has coated it, and the creature is barely able to survive that hit as it looks around, and you can all hear into your heads once again, "No, we are taking you all down with us! With us, you shall all perish!" Thalius, your turn.
As Valen goes and grabs onto my jacket, I say, "Don't worry, my friend. I'll protect you." And I take it off, throw it. Oops, I press the button. I'm holding onto it. I run up.
What the hell is that?
30
How did you
feet.
do that?
Whoosh. Right on top of Hearth.
If Italians fail, we are
You have to
fucked.
move down one more to flank.
One more? Okay.
No, I
I'll say
can't
30 feet
because
anyway.
Madeline's down.
Mine's at 1, isn't she?
Yes, it's
No?
a 1.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just one. I can't even see the sliver of a one.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, but it's not parry.
And he does his parry.
I'll, yeah, okay.
They count.
You can do it. We believe in you. You can hit the next one. He's on death's door.
I'll use my inspiration. I'll use that inspiration.
You get it.
Please. Oh, is that
But
it?
yes.
Yes, it is.
How you wanna
Let's do it.
this?
Oh,
I got it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I run up without my jacket on, I pull it off, I run up. Obviously missed the first one as he like parries it through. I slide down the sword with my own sword, chop off his hand, and then chop off the head. Or one of the heads at least.
And as you do that, ichor spews everywhere, coating the whole floor, this the place over there, and the other side starts. No, we cannot be banished. We can't be banished. Not back. No. As it just slowly withers down into ichor. That's from Briggs and Tenok as you. The creature is destroyed, and though I doubt you have any reason to, I'm just giving context, Tenok seems to be striding towards there to consume more of that demonic ichor.
And can you picture that? Can you show that picture of new Turnok again, just so we can get an idea of this little scampering you fool?
Tenok hasn't changed. This is how Tenok looks in general.
Ew.
As he will just move towards there and start munching on the remains of the ichor as its skin starts swelling once again. It expands and then collapses back. It expands and then shrinks back again as you see this black, almost like boils and tumors appear on his skin for a second before they just become part of his normal self. And Turnok munches on that ichor. Yes, sweet ichor! As both of Turnok's hands are coated in this black ichor. This is wonderful!
Jerkle looks back at this portal. Is it still brimming and going on, or has it closed off?
Nah.
Madeline,
Right
line
now.
up the pitch. Line up the pitch.
It
Get it with the
has,
hammer.
it has withered, and so have the glimmering light from the statue. As all of that fades.
I turn back to small Nautilus again. Finally.
I don't know what to say about this fight. Why do we always get ourselves into these these situations?
Because we're always able to get ourselves out of the situations.
That is a good point.
The spiritual weapon floats over with Talius's coat.
I mean, that's pretty much all it's good for.
You're damn right. That's all it's good for. That's what I was saying. That's all it's good for. It's Dummy from the Iron Man movie.
Would you mind posting a small picture of the demon so I can see what kind of trophy I can take from it?
Nothing remains from it because it all dissolves into ichor. The creature will fall out of the abyss.
I just imagine Talia standing there doing that, that hero pose, kind of looking at us like for, look at me, exclamation. And as Jorko walks closer, he says like, what are you standing over anyway?
I killed the king. He's dead. I just put my sword away and walk over to the others.
I would look, Talius, I would look back. Is it good to say that we need to destroy this whole place?
As you start wandering, standing about, from the very top, the snake slowly slithers down towards you. You have managed to defeat all of them, even the banished one. I am certain that my master will appreciate this.
I think we'd appreciate a rest. You've been going at this for a while.
The snake slowly slithers. The snake slowly slithers to go over there and, in a sense, can examine whatever remains over there as Ternok continues to consume all of that sweet black ichor.
We are going to bury this place, no?
I'd rather leave.
Yeah, it's probably best we get out of here. The statue is already broken, so they can't come out of it again.
If you say so. I would like sleep. Sleep be good.
Well, if Snake Thing though doesn't object, HoD is going to start burning the bodies like he usually does when he needs to dispose of them.
The snake doesn't really mind, as it just takes a quick scan around the area, pretty much just slithers around all those cultists, and slowly just moves over there. Your service will be remembered, as the snake slowly slithers out of this hole.
I think we deserve extra reward, don't you all? I did not remember saying that we were going to stop cult from destroying place. After all, we were just here for creature upstairs.
Yes, we kind of overachieved a bit.
Apparently, yes, Madeline.
Let's get the creatures in at least. Yes. I'll go and chop off first and bring a trophy.
Oh,
and Jerko will go up and do some pelting
Okay, on to the camera. Go ahead, Madeline.
Hearth, I found this earlier, and she'd pull out like the outer-essence shard, the little skull thing. This doesn't really seem up my alley, but it might be up yours.
Oh, guessing you hand it over so I can start looking around, probing with my magical senses.
As you take a grip, put your hand onto that heart, you instantly feel this chaotic energy manifesting from that and almost making sort of a bond with you as you're able to use your innate magic through it. This would be quite enough an adept focus for some of your powers.
Yeah. This will be helpful. And not just as a focus, I believe.
That's good.
Only concern is that this is holding a pistol essence, given what we literally just went through.
Well,
You can always take a look at it.
and besides, it wouldn't be our first time having to deal with it.
Fair enough.
There was a time where we opened a book and a giant evil spirit came out, so...
Don't remind me
Right,
about
right.
that. It happened more... If I had a gold piece for every time that happened, I'd have 2 gold pieces. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice.
Yes.
I know that's a reference, but I can't remember what it's a reference
From
to.
Phineas and Ferb.
Tedrock slowly approaches the group as he kind of looks at his hands, his mouth still covered in that black ichor, both his hands and his mouth, as he kind of just wanders about, examining himself, looking quite confused. Why is this not working? I did my part. I've consumed this. I should be growing more powerful than ever.
Maybe it was a bad batch.
That's a very low bar.
Perhaps it's the inside you still need to work on.
Maybe the black clothed man will know. He knows all sorts of things.
Perhaps. Big demon lords tend to not run away from things all the time, though.
Guys, I'm really sorry about that.
Valen, you're fine. We know you didn't mean it.
I don't know what happened. Just after we finished fighting those guys, I can't even remember who. But somebody said something about just smash it, and I just did. It's like whatever someone was telling me, I did whatever somebody told me. I feel better now. I think I just needed a minute.
Well. Oh.
That was...
Well, at the very least, whatever was in there, we took care of it. But I, myself, could use a minute. Let's go outside.
Tedrock yells and screams. It was madness! Madness, I tell you! This whole scene.
Todd will look over to Tarnod and just calmly say, "Our entire lives have been madness. Get used to it."
Wow, that's really morbid. My life has been pretty good until recently.
Mine was alright. Exactly.
Till we
I
showed
lived
up.
my life.
You know that? No.
But when you get upstairs, you see Jerk was already hoisted this chimera with one of the beams of one of the broken houses, so to speak, and skinning it with these two gauntlets that kind of look funny looking that some people probably have seen with the other guy, and he kind of looks at it and goes, yeah. And as you come up, he goes, "This not work as well as I think. I thought these were good." Pelting gloves, but not good pelting gloves.
Those are made of metal.
I think I was thinking it might save help, but it's not helping much. I tell you what, and he pulls it off and he tosses it to the nearest person, which I'm going to say in this case is just Madeline, and he throws the bloody gun full of ichor and blood, throws it at Madeline. You have it. I think you might better with you. It's not very good pelting gloves. No.
Well, thank you. If I don't suppose I could ask a small favor. These are kind of nasty.
There's a out of character for a bit. There's a reason one of my other DMs calls prestidigitation super bleach.
Pretty much. I was like, oh.
Basically, yeah.
I call it DJ Rumba, as you just use your magic to siphon out whatever blood has stained those gauntlets. And as you put them on, Madeline, you're gonna just slam them together once, and you're gonna see a faint ember, a faint scorch appear.
Well, these are interesting. Well, thank you.
As I will assume you take your way back, the return trip back towards Madron. If you want to make a short rest beforehand, feel free. Else you can return back to the city and then have the short rest. I believe that makes a little bit more sense.
I'm down to short rest a bit.
Yeah, I could use some of my short rest abilities back.
And Jorko is carrying rolled up this rolls up this giant belt with the heads and everything that he just basically took off the carcass, and he'll drag it with him. It's not been treated yet, but this will make a great rug.
As
Oh, hey, wow, would you look at that?
you sit around using some of your magic, trying to either harness your powers, take a quick look, bandage yourself up, patch yourselves up, as you will complete your short rest, patch yourselves in an attempt to return back to the city. Go ahead and have a short rest, if you will. Though I doubt anything else of importance will be happening, it is good to get those things out of the way. And though it is past midnight, as you slowly make your return towards Madron, the city is quite lively. Pretty much the time right now it's somewhere between 1 to 2 a.m. And still, the streets are ever more populated with people as continuously drinking, carousing, partying, and having the time of their lives.
So, what now that we're here?
I'd say
Can
we
go get
find.
paid?
Nah, I don't know how I feel about talking to that shady fellow again so soon.
He did give us saying we could rest there, which is better, maybe cheap. And I have. He points at the rolled up spout of the chimera on his shoulder with the head still lolling about. I have this thing I need to sort out as well.
So, are you going back to the meeting place, or what is the consensus on that?
I'm down with going back.
Might as well get it over with sooner rather than later.
Okay, and thus you will follow the directions that you were given, asking around. Though people are drunk, they will be quite able to navigate you, take you, or give you at least some guidance to go to the Helping Hand. Quite lively of a tavern and an inn. As you move inside, you see many people, some sleeping into the... Waiting for what exactly, Valen?
That does look like Max. Easier to tell us about Marvel from Capcom.
Continue.
Okay, I'm not getting the reference if there is any, but in either case, you just stand around, see this whole place. Some of them sleeping into the distance, others just laughing. A bard playing music. A feast with a big roasted pig is being served to a table full with quite some sketchy fellows. As all around you see. A whole crowd of people just having the time of their lives. As you move around and go to a waitress or a waiter and ask about where you may be able to find Lord Yepfu, they will just guide you upstairs in where you will get to meet. Once again, with the human with black clothing, as you move to the upper dorms of this building, as the man turns towards you. Quite fast, even. I am considerably amazed with your performance today. I've made accommodations for you. Feel free to use them if you wish. Give me just a second. I've made accommodations for you. If you wish to stay, you are free to use them. If you have another place to be, so be it. And I hear that not only you managed to complete this task, you also managed to overachieve quite a bit.
We did?
Well,
We went to take down a cult and ended up taking down 2 demons as well. They may not be permanently dead, but Alphanus and whatever that 2-headed snake thing was.
Oh,
By the way, did that snake thing? So sorry, I remember it saying something. Was it screamed at? No, I don't want to be banished again, or it's like, no, I can't be banished.
I can't be banished.
AKA that the double meaning in that word is does it can't be banished to the
He doesn't want to be banished.
Okay, because I was thinking, I was under the impression it's like, oh, we summoned it into the material world, and now it's anchored here, and now it's dead for dead.
It doesn't look like that, but yeah, as the man will pick up a crimson, purple, glowing liquid in a very eerie container and say, here, I am sure you'll make use out of this, and he will proceed to award you with this vial, as it works better on humans. Humans, aka humanoids, is what I mean.
Well,
Typically,
that doesn't look ominous at all. Christ.
Are we all classified as humanoids?
Yes.
Yes, we do.
Okay, just making sure. You're not the only one not to.
I'm sure that on your travels you might be able to make quite the use out of this. And he kind
What?
of raises his hand and he gives it to whoever is up front.
So either Jorkle or Hearth.
Let's say Jorkul picks it up. Or, yeah.
Juggle picks it up and kind of looks at it and is like, what is this? It's like some kind of ale or brandy?
No, I would not suggest to consume it to enjoy yourselves. Although I'm sure some people would take advantage of an ability like that. I'm sure adventurers such as yourself, you will probably have a better use out of this.
So is
Different kinds of people along your way that you might not be in best terms with.
Oh, so this is thing that gives people bad guts.
It is able to give you, to assert control over others. You're able to control and peer on their mind.
Does this
Our character, you can see it on the journal, it's a potion of mind control for humanoids.
Okay, but that's what I was just going to class in character. Was just wondering if this is permanent or temporary. But Joko kind of looks at it and says, "Oh, not. I think it's not something I can drink as ale. I think probably who does Toki most times."
I
Kind of looks
experience
at
it's usually Talius or Barnabas. It's usually one of the blue crew.
Okay, I think then we give Thalius. Don't drink. It's not gin. And he tosses it to Thalius.
I mean, okay, I'll take it. It could be quite useful.
Lord Chip, I'll call you Lord. Where can I get lots of salt?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that? Lots of what? He seems
Salt.
confused.
Salt, you know, so I can make, and he throws the belt that is at the Lord's feet, so I can make a rug for you.
Well, it's womanist, but if you need, I'm sure down at the innkeeper will probably have something of that sort that you can use. I at least assume so. No, I believe this little trinket would probably do as a just reward, but let's say out of good intentions, would, provided that you did more of just a normal service, I would like to give you something else as well. And he kind of just snaps his fingers, and the half-elf next to him takes up a small chest from behind and gives it to, I guess, same person, Jorkul. Well,
Is the door?
as you pick the chest up and you kind of shake it a little bit, you can hear the sound of coins clanking, jiggling inside. Now, if that is all, he kind of looks as he sees both Nautilus, Madeline, and Ternok, all three of them have left. I assume there's nothing wrong with your friends.
What do you mean, what's wrong with them? And I turn around. Are they all gone from the steps, or are they still standing there?
He's trying to get as far away from this dude as he can.
Jekyll says, nothing wrong. It's a long day, fight a lot, and those two like each other, I think. So, you know.
See, well, In any case, I must take my absence. The night is still young, and I would hate to miss the rest part of this. If it ever comes that we meet again, I'm sure that we can help one another. It's been a pleasure working with you. Now, if you'll excuse me, Ikeda takes a step forward.
Okay. Now doing business with you too, I think. I wonder how much gold we have in this bag. Talias, Valent, we count? Yes.
Sure, yeah. Let's take a room and start counting.
Good. Let's count. Tell us, glorious Jim, how much money?
I'll tell you right now, in just a second.
This room appears to have a fireplace. Hoth will be in that room.
This is the total of the reward.
Holy crap.
A lot of gold.
So it seems to be a lot of stuff we have in here. I count a lot of crotch gold and some bum gold. Some other stuff like that need to be sold, yes, tomorrow. But a good amount of money, and I think we can. Is this enough money for a tattoo and savings? Yes, bum gold.
Well, definitely, yes. If people are willing to part, I can, pay back in due time, my friends.
And then after these, you not get bum gold. I think next person that gets bum gold juice is maybe half or Valen or Madeline. And where's Madeline and Nautilus? Have they gone to room?
They went downstairs. But I think we need to have like a group meeting. We never do group meetings. Why don't we do group meetings? We're a team,
I know. I was confused between asking them to come up there or interrupting the snoo.
We still need the group meeting. I'm gonna go downstairs and I'm gonna get the other two.
We save this for tomorrow, then we sell stuff and keep rest of gold. Good. We go drink, celebrate. That fireball today was, I must say, very, very impressive.
Good job, my friend. It was good.
Yeah, I'm surprised we survived that. And Valen, as always, your apples were very, very good. Only problem was you hit statues instead of creatures.
Yeah, I think I made a few mistakes.
He got that creature plenty of times as well. Well, right then I was pretty sure that the monkey snake thing was going to take me down before Talius ended up taking it down first. Thank you for that, by the way, Talius.
Oh, my friend. I do my best, and it is the best, at least.
It's good we survived. It was fortunate that it turned out as it did, but I don't think we should, as the mercenary code says, do not do work you do not get paid for.
See, we need to start charging more gold. Well, not more gold, but just gold in general, because I mean, we always get a reward, but not so much a payment,
I'm a little surprised you two guys aren't down in the tavern.
This is you must see, Valen. This is what I thought now. I will take this, and he picks up the belt and says, I think the tavern owner might like this for barrel of gold, for barrel of ale, yes?
I mean,
what?
Yeah, a bear? Oh, okay.
You can talk him into it, yes? Oh, very hard.
I was taken from a noble genie. If anything, it's probably worth this entire end.
I'm talking about belt, not my sword. No. Sword I like. Yes, no. I understand. I did point. Sword is near belt. I apologize, but let us go drink and find what other two is doing because we probably should make sure they are good.
I think I'm just gonna rest a bit. I really did enjoy just having to do what everybody told me. I think I'd just like to meditate and sleep for a long time.
You take care of Cheston and rest up, and we will go drinking and we will come back soon. Yes?
Sure.
You are a good friend, Valen. You are Valen, good friend. So don't worry. Talis, shall we go and drink?
Sounds good to me.
Off we go.
Valen, take care of yourself, my friend.
I should probably stay with Fallon in case he ends up needing to vent. Because I can stay near the fire.
Rest well.
Thank you, Hearth. I don't think I need to vent. I just, man, it's I've never been like that where I was just out of control, just doing whatever anybody told me. It didn't feel very heroic.
That's what some magics can end up doing.
I'm just gonna rest a bit. Maybe I'll meditate. I'll try to meditate.
And as Valen slowly curls up on his bed, Hearth, are you going to move with the others to celebrate or call one another, or just gonna take a rest as well? I assume Valen is.
Yeah. I was going to just be there for Valen.
Okay. As you watch over the human sleep sitting next to the fireplace, God, that sounded creepy for a second. But yeah, you just tend to the fireplace, making sure that this place is not cold at all, given that it is winter season after all. As down at the bottom floor, the rest of our adventurers all find themselves. After quite some time, you're able to find a booth, so you can. Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you were in the tavern.
But you can do that. But she was getting as far away from him as she possibly could.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll give you a moment if you want to do something while you're out of the tavern. Not sure if you're with Nautilus or alone.
That's up to him.
I mean, if Nautilus saw that she was in any sort of just being distraught, or he probably wouldn't leave her alone.
Okay, so bottom floor, I assume it's Talius, Jorkul, and Nautilus right now, as Madeline is taking a walk for herself. Anything that you'd like to be doing during that walk, Madeline? Anything that needs to be said as you take a stroll into the streets of Madron? And this place is quite chaotic. This doesn't remind you much of the stories you've heard about Midland. Sure, there's enthusiasm, there is joy, but there's not much beauty in this place. At least the one that the clerics of Lady Firehair favor.
She'd mostly just be trying to calm down the shaking that she was had earlier, which I assume does after a bit, and she would slowly, kind of like awkwardly, return.
Before you return, as you take this stroll down the lines, you see an abandoned tower inside this the town. Much populated streets, but the tower seems quite forsaken, quite abandoned. And you feel an eerie and not an upsetting, but a nauseating feeling as you gaze upon it. You feel anger, you feel fury, you feel wrath as you gaze upon this three-storied tall building. You do not know why that is, but there seems to be no one inside there, or at least from afar.
She might shake her fist a bit and attempt to calm down, just kind of force herself to storm off. Very visibly kind of shaking her arm.
Okay. And awkwardly, and after quite some time after you manage to calm yourself down, you will return to them. In the meanwhile, Nautilus, Jorkul, Talius are all standing over there, probably expending some of the gold that was just made in order to treat themselves. Quite fancy.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know what else to do.
And Tullius, I'm guessing we're drinking, but what we're buying around for the table is Tullius tells them about how he probably. How do you tell them how you killed the demon?
What do you mean? I killed him all on my own, of course.
And Jorkul's like, when he hears that, it's like, yeah, no, not just killed him all on his own. He simply jumped on its back and stabbed it twice, 3 times. As his head falls off. This man is not arena warrior, but also demon slayer. And I killed this beast on my own. And if Jorkul throws his pelt on the table, bloody, still bloody and everything.
And though the story is impeccable to detail, everyone seems quite enthralled by that. You see that they do not put much merit in that. Most of them seemingly believe that this is just some myth, some legend, some story that you just fabricated in order to impress the people in the establishment, as they are all enthralled by how performing, how detailed it is that. However, not much is putting much merit into that. For all they know, this city is safe and sound. Nothing bad would ever happen to this place. As Notar reaches into his armor and pulls out a sisal. Anything else that you'd like to be doing, Nautilus, as Dalius is kind of performing, narrating the story and all that?
Nope, that's all I'm doing.
Madeline, you find yourself back into the inn. I'm not sure if you guys want to do something, just giving it the floor. I can skip to the next day. So yeah.
She'd just awkwardly kind of sit with them. She'd just kind of be staring off and spacing out, but would eventually get a drink or something.
Jorkul will be drinking at the table with the pelt on the table, and then be like, Madeline, join us! Yes, tell a story, good.
Yes, right. Okay.
The drinking shall commence.
And though indeed people will drink, enjoy, and laugh, and some of them might dance, others might just enjoy, others might drink themselves to sleep, Madeline seems kind of off for the day, as slowly you will ascend back to your own rooms to prepare for the very next day. Let's go back to Madran, because I believe at the very next morning, Talius wanted let's call it a meeting with the whole group, as the night was not kind for many. Some wanted to get drunk, others wanted some sleep, others wanted to get some stuff sorted out for them. But the morning of Madran, the whole city seems to be on a constant hangover. Yes, you have long rested. As you wake up, and though most of you feel fine, such as Valen and Hart that didn't drink as much, probably Madeline, given that she wasn't much in the mood the night before, had some weird concerns about whatever was going on. The other 3 seem to have at least some decent time, but yeah, if the feeling of hangover is not quite eminent and quite profound on you, it is definitely seen throughout the city, as everywhere you look, there are empty tables in the inn that you just had breakfast. Even the waiters are like barely managing to move forward as the whole city streets empty. Not a single person moving through them. You would assume at least you would hear the Anglophone blacksmith, or at least some announcer giving the morning news, a baker, a chimney, something. Nope, nothing. Everything is almost like a lockdown. Everything is shut as you find yourselves drinking some second to third graded dish that was probably prepared from the night prior. As you all stand in this small table, kind of taking a meal for the road, as all those accommodations have been granted to you by Lord Yepful for the night. You find yourselves standing onto this long wooden table as go ahead, Talius, you wanted a meeting, here it is.
Okay, so first of all, what are we doing now, huh? Like, what's next on the table? Like, we have the thing to find with Jorkol, but we know to go into a swamp, but nothing else?
Not so loud.
Sorry, my friend, but nonetheless, anybody have any ideas, any plans?
I've been thinking that I should get some better armor.
That's a good plan. That is definitely a good plan. Anyone else? Oh wait, no, we found that armor, didn't we, Valen?
I think we might have some armor.
We take a look at it.
I think it's somewhere near the Bum Gold.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this armor's way better than mine.
Jorkol,
I mean, it's the
we
same
don't-
kind.
What on you?
Jorkol, we really need to talk about storing your gold somewhere more hygienic.
It is the crutch gold goes to the crutch because it's very valuable and protective. Bum gold is a term used as you sit on the gold for a rainy day. And I still wonder how do they have so much alcohol in this place if everybody is constantly drinking?
Maybe they have an infinite supply, some magic items that do that.
A
I
bunch
want
of
that,
alchemy
and I don't
types.
want
Sorry.
As you'll probably hear from the bar, the waiter slash innkeeper that is currently on duty. Or we just pay a lot of money to the suppliers. Gosh, you are loud. You're clearly not loud, but even he is in hungover as he kind of gets a few steps away.
Resisting
Valen,
urge to use thaumaturgy.
perhaps we should look into getting your little eye problem cured.
What, you need glasses?
The ones on his hands.
Oh, of course. Kind of forgot about that.
I can remember. Is that the ones he was born with?
Valen,
Oh,
feeling
you
all
really did drink too much yesterday, Jorkol.
Not so loud, half, but yes, too much drink. I did drink.
perhaps we should use that scroll early on him, Nautilus. It's looking like it's getting worse.
Yes, well, both of you need it.
I don't.
I said that. Yet you both still cured me. So,
No, I don't.
well, we should. I know what this can do, but it's a gamble to even see if it can work. I mean, I can certainly put the odds in our favor, but there's
Well,
a chance this thing will just fail.
Valen, do you know of a way you can fix those eyes on your hands?
I think I think I could actually. Um.
What do you need?
Oh. Well, I need diamond dust.
Surely we have the money to buy that, don't we?
At this point, yes, I think we
I
probably
think
have a
so.
lot.
I probably the diamond dust that I would need would only be like around 100 gold pieces or so.
Oh,
I mean, but
200.
that's per application.
you should only need one.
I've got 2 eyeballs.
Well, we'll see if one application fixes both, and then
That's true.
if we have to get more, I'm sure everyone's willing to spend it on you.
I have been thinking. I've been wondering
And
if these things are not making me somehow susceptible to other influences. I mean, it is a
Well,
corruption.
if anything, it probably hurts your hands. So why don't we get that fixed today if we can? Maybe they have diamond dust in town. Unlikely.
Wait a minute.
Hey,
You
with this,
guys, you and Madeline and Nautilus, you shouldn't be worrying about us. You guys are here to celebrate.
Fine.
Don't worry
Right.
about going shopping with us.
I'm pretty sure this place would have diamonds at the very least.
Oh,
We just need to get
yeah,
only 100 gold's worth, and then you're good.
we get enough to help you.
I'm fine.
You say that, but your arm is still transparent.
That's fine.
Why do you two have to be so selfless?
I mean, for
Not a
goodness
selfish
sake,
thing.
I agree with half. I mean, it cost 100 gold. We just make money gold. Why not just get everybody fixed? And if you can spend 100 gold on curing this hangover, I would love that as well.
There's nothing to fix.
Is that normal then?
Is your arm actually fixed?
No.
Then let's just go ahead and use a greater restoration, and Madeline, stop arguing. I'll have to use my fire on you again.
Do it.
Why don't you want to get fixed, my friend?
There's something different about it. And she's just kind of staring at it.
Different how?
Something's been calling to me. Last night I left because I really wanted to kill that noble. But I don't.
This is like, is it like when I smell like brimstone and stuff, and then you like, oh, blood eyed and kill people thing?
I don't know. But I wanted to tear him apart.
And you
My
do
lord,
not
and-
think this is
And
wrong?
if that's coming from the arm, then yes, we do need to get it cured, because that's influenced your thinking.
No, I think it came from the temple. I think the arm has kept it at bay.
Either way, we need to get rid of that thing, Madeline. Stop arguing and let us help.
It's useful.
It's
Madeline.
useful until it starts getting worse.
I mean, you just said it kept it at bay, and now suddenly it's not being kept at bay. Can't be much more use anymore.
If it gets worse, we can always stop it.
Or we can stop it right now.
No guarantee we can stop it if it gets worse.
She just kind of looked to you, and her eyes are a bit yellow for some reason. It's fine.
Yeah, we're definitely killing that.
Joe kind of looks at her and goes, "It might be headache talking, but what if you wanted to kill one of us?"
I don't.
Yes, but that thing might say you must to kill us. Yes.
Then I expect you to keep hold of that promise that you made.
Joe kind of eyes kind of open up a bit and kind of like, what Well, I think we must. You need healing. Yes, I think you need healing. Quick.
Going to back out of it now?
I my word. Promise is promise, but I would rather not do promise if you keep healing. Yes, good heal. Yes. And Jerkle suddenly sobers up, like shocked into soberness.
Nautilus just is looking at her for a while before just saying something under his breath. I will not be useless for a 5th time. And I will stand up and walk outside with the hammer drawn and with the scroll in the other hand.
Whoa, let's all just calm down for a minute. Madeline's joking, right, Madeline? You're fine. We're all good. Right?
She's talking about how she'd rather us risking having to eventually kill her than get rid of than cure her.
Never felt better.
Where did she get arm anyway?
It was in a temple a long time ago.
Yeah, Jorkle, it was
Ugh.
really a bad scene. We went to this temple, and everything inside the temple was corrupted and malignant, and everything that stayed there for any amount of time became demonic and just got more and more corrupted. And it kind of got into all of us a little bit. And over time, I got these eyeballs on my hand. See, lefty and righty, blink, blink. They're really fun, but I don't think it's really normal to have eyeballs in your palms and your hands. And to Madeline's point, it is kind of annoying when I go to use my spear. But yeah, everything in the whole place was just demonic and horrible and corrupted and evil. And
Right.
it, like I said, it's almost like we got some on us, kind of. I'm sure it's fine.
Jericho guys looks just like, so if uh, if I understand this correctly, right? And he kind of stands up, still clutching his head. Demonic temple, you get funny things happen to you. This guy we meet last night, although not good, demonic things hate him very much. And now you want to kill a person who kills demonic things, and demonic things wants to kill him. Wouldn't that make you demonic?
He spoke with Ranok in that language we can't understand. He's probably one of them.
And frankly, what was in that temple it wasn't demonic unless we're talking about Ogoreths. Even then they're more out of planes than demons in my mind.
Cool. So easy is confusing much, but if Madeline, if your arm is cured, would this cause you harm? Kill you?
I don't know.
Then if you have one situation where everything is good and one situation where it is possible something very bad will happen, wouldn't you want to take the situation that always has good ending?
If that were the case.
And good ending would be that if arm is cured, everybody is happy and there's no chance of you going and killing people that you are not supposed to kill. And if by off chance that arm is not good, as you say it is good, then there's zero chance of, I think, stuff happening if we cure it.
Not everything needs a happy ending.
But
We've tolerated your outbursts for this long. We've held you back, kept you at ease. I suppose you don't suppose we can wait a little bit.
actively working to get that kid. If you have a chance to cure your problem along the way, we should take it.
If I could cure myself today, this hour, I will cure myself. Although the rage sometimes makes me strong and is helpful, I would rather not have it, because the off chance that one day, small chance that in the rage I might hurt you, is not worth the power the rage brings. If I can sacrifice something that is almost part of me, or want to, if I had a chance, would you not? Because not doing so when you have chance is hurtful to me.
I'll think about it.
In the meanwhile, outside as the Nautilus, you move. A few moments later, as you pick up the scroll, gaze upon it, Talius follows you behind you.
Where are you going now, huh? What's with this scroll? What are you doing?
I'm going to summon an old friend. And they're going to do what they did to me, to Madeline, so we may end this argument.
An old friend?
Yes.
Do you mind my asking who? Like, this is getting a little bit out of hand out of nowhere.
Zephley. I'm going to summon Zephley.
How? With this scroll?
Yes.
And you know you can fix Madeline, right?
He fixed me.
I can't really argue with this. It's just a noise.
This scroll, the odds of me being able to use it won't change whether it's now or down the line. I won't be able to cast this, regardless of if it's now or then. I'm going to take this chance, and if you can use that blade of yours to help our odds.
Definitely. What's the price, you know? There's always a price to these things. Is it just this scroll, or?
It's the scroll, yes.
Okay. But if it's just that, I'll help, no problem.
But first, Nautilus raises up the hammer, and I'm going to cast Sending. I'm going to send a message to Zephley beforehand.
Okay. Oh.
I don't know if it's going to have to do a 5% roll, but probably is.
Okay, I'm not entirely sure how you mean by that, Nautilus.
He's just asking. He's basically. It doesn't matter anything to the spell. It's just he's asking Zephley. Yeah, he's asking Zephley if he can, because that's what he's going to summon. Yeah. It's
Okay. Yep. Okay.
And I will use the storm rune to give myself advantage on the check.
Nice.
So it's a wisdom save with advantage, or wisdom check with advantage?
Would the luck blade affect advantage? Like if I gave him the luck?
It would be...
Luck blade is a reroll. Yeah, I believe luck blade is a reroll instead of there. But you can use that, yeah.
But would he get advantage in the reroll or just the first one?
No, it's a normal. But yeah, he kind of gets like 3 chances.
Yep. Give it a try. Yes!
Whoa!
Thank you, advantage.
You are standing outside with Nautilus. You speak a few words of power at the start, using your magic through that spell scroll, and slowly, as you chant these incantations on it, the letters all start flicker and appear with the celestial radiance. The first line, the second, and it goes on and on and on and on until the whole scroll is lighted up, divine radiance. And as all that happens, and no one is currently on the street, this globe of light appears in front of you, consuming the scroll in the process. And right behind it appears a winged creature with wings of color. A serpent-like figure stands in front of you, looking at you, and as it turns its attention towards you, a serpent-like figure with wings. Sorry, my bad on that.
It's got double the wings.
Double entendre, yeah.
Double the wings. You know what? Double the wings. 4 wings. As the creature kind of looks towards you, speaks in common. You have summoned me, and slowly changes its shape to a more, let's say, humanoid appearance, as it will use its chain shape to take the form of I don't know.
I guess this isn't Zephyr then.
Alpha as a
Not exactly, but
Doesn't roughly.
it matters not, as the creature slowly takes the form of a female woman of your size, of medium size, as the wings slowly become part of and make these little details onto these white robes. Now, how may I aid you?
Well, there's one thing right now, but another for perhaps after that. I want you to remove a curse of someone, a friend of mine. Are you able to cast such a spell to help her?
She seems to be more intrigued to her hands as she is changed shape. I have the ability to cure of some malicious magic, some vile magic.
Right.
Point me to the one that you seek to help. Her eyes, as she kind of looks towards you, turn to Talius for a little bit. Is that him that you wish to cure him?
No. It's a tiefling inside. I'll show you to her. She might be resistant to it, but this is for her own good. So, please, follow me. And I'll tap Talius on the shoulder and I'll lead them all back in.
As Nautilus and Talius return back into this building, and following them looks what looks to be a beautiful female woman with red and black hair and a pale, almost white, completely white face, very pale one. Her eyes meet with Madeline. You are the one that has been bestowed with such a curse, and the woman slowly moves towards you.
More of a blessing. But well, you're not him. I had some choice words for him. What do you want?
May I? She holds your hand in front of you. I want to see if my magic will be able to rid you of your disease.
His is more important. She'll gesture to Valen.
And then we literally just got through with this.
She looks towards Valen. I'm sorry, but I have but I requested, and I assume for good reason, to use my magic on you. Her eyes look towards Valen. I'm sure your friend will be fine. You all seem to be in good hands. Good company.
Yep, I'll be fine. Yep, I'll be fine. You're nice.
Her hand hovers above your shoulder, Madeline. Shall I?
Nautilus just looks to her and just, please, Madeline. I know you think it's a blessing, but just let her do it.
Fine.
Rubbing your shoulder, Madeline, you feel divine energies coursing through you. All your veins slowly radiate with this glimmering white color as your whole left hand, the hand that has become translucent, shines with this divine radiance. The woman in front of you continues to speak a few words of power as the creature doesn't need material components, if I remember. Yep, only verbal components, not even somatic components. As the creature just says a few words in Celestial, a few words of power, and as everybody kind of blocks their line of sight, trying to avert their gaze so they're not blinded, once this flash expands and diminishes back again, everybody kind of turns, and where this slimy, translucent hand existed, it is no more.
She has no arm?
No.
That's one way to kill it.
I cured it by getting rid of it.
That's the cure. I could have just chopped it off for her.
Oh,
And then-
shit, I
sorry.
summoned the fiend. Damn it.
She takes a step backwards. How else can I assist you?
Well, I'll ask first. I'm sure I'd rather. Madeline, are you okay? Feeling any better?
Do you know other Carlos, man? I assume that's what you want.
She nods.
If you see Zephyr, let him know I wish to speak to him. I have some choice words to say to him.
I can help you with that, if you wish.
It's up to him if he wishes to speak, if he feels like it matters enough.
She will take, speak in a few words once again. This is going to take some time because it has a casting time of 1 minute. She will be casting a dream on with you as the messenger. Oh wait, sorry, my bad. Nautilus has to say that.
I was.
She obeys commands. Yeah, sorry, my bad. You might have wanted to do that for a different reason. Yeah.
I mean, I was gonna use, providing she didn't immediately start that.
She won't. But
I would like you to use that spell, the one that sends you to someone else in their dream. I think I'm going to solve 2 problems today. I would like you.
to your mother.
Yes.
Good.
who do you wish to be the other end of my magic. You look backwards, Nautilus, as everyone kind of takes a quick look behind, and you see the innkeeper has crouched slowly, hidden behind the bar of the inn.
Damn adventurers doing all their high magic in the middle of the tavern. Yes. Valen Valzarath, please. I want to talk to her.
Okay. Okay. She takes a step backwards, as you wish, and starts chanting those words of power once again. Your eyes, Nautilus, glimmer with this white color as you see almost like a swift aura around Nautilus manifest, this white celestial aura manifest, then kind of disperse in just a quick snap of the finger as the woman tells you once she falls asleep you shall hear from her.
Thank you. Well, there are a few things you can still do if anyone requires her. Madeline, you could check in on Madrigal if you want.
No, it's fine.
Talius, did you... Maybe you could scry on your master?
I mean, yes, definitely. If it's something we can do, yeah. Why not?
It's just... Might as well make the most of it, right?
Might as well.
Okay, give me just a second, I need to make a roll on the GM layer for that. As she will require some knowledge of him. Do you have anything of him? Something that I can use?
Yes,
I barely know the person you speak of. So
he goes by the name of Sanis. He's a CF like me. I have this sword he gave me before he left. I used it in training. I'll take out the sword as well.
Okay, so he has a -2 because you have a possession or garment, but the DC is also lowered by 5 because you barely knows him. So let me make a roll.
I mean, it is against her own spell DC, so...
Yes.
It's not like it's against mine, just shit.
No. That is not enough. As she will attempt using an object of in order to scry on him, picking up a crystal sphere, trying to look through it. The magic fails as the woman turns towards you and says, I'm afraid that his innate powers are able to shroud him from my guise.
It was worth it.
Yes. Well, I don't know, I forget how long. She's around for an hour. isn't she?
1 hour, yeah. And you've already used 15 minutes tops.
You could ask her to hang out.
This is how we party, Celestial style.
I think... I guess I can't... Well... If that is everything, I did not mean to summon you to use magic for such little time, but if I can dismiss you, and if that's preferable, I can.
I do not mind walking this street for some time. However, I feel you use, to say one word, and her eyes turn towards the toad that stands next to Madeline. I feel an vile presence among you, and her eyes then look towards the city. And so in this place, it seems ominous. So we'll start taking a stroll outside.
She just cast Guiding Bolt on Turnhawk.
Kills it.
Someone was going to do it eventually.
They do not have
Oh yeah, indirectly, Nautilus kills him again. Anyway, yeah. Well, that's about it.
She's going for a walk.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's going for a walk, for a
Probably
stroll.
follow her. She might find something interesting, you know.
He's not just going for rocks. He's going for
Burning down.
no, she's going for an enthusiastic midnight stroll.
Gotcha. One of those.
I'm going for a walk.
Are you going to follow her or not? Just
No. No,
okay.
I'm gonna go let the
But
celestial-
wanders off, probably doing its own thing.
let the coatl go vibe for 45 minutes out in the middle of the city.
It's gonna go make a hot pot.
Maybe she'll. I mean, you know what? Actually, I do tell her to do something. I tell her to go cure the hangover of a few people, just to help some people out.
I believe she can do it thrice. I believe I have leisure restoration 3 times per day, right?
Yep.
Yep. Protection from poison, make some of them quite also durable for that won't last long. But yeah, the Quattle will move outside and slowly take its time to probably cure a few peasants that have been inflicted with hangover, and take a quick stroll looking around this city. But yeah, you remain into the tavern as the innkeeper is a little bit scared of all this, as he's looking on that, but not trying to pry or anything.
I'll look back to the innkeeper. Sorry about that. Everything's fine. We just helping a friend and getting some things done. It's fine.
He just nods, not trying to engage in any sort of conversation. More like, I didn't see anything.
Well, Nautilus will tentatively put a hand on Val's shoulder. Now we only have to worry about you. Sorry I didn't use it for you. I'm sure we can find some dust to help.
I'm sure we can.
It probably good Tula.
Can we do the same with the big one? Turnip turns. They said that we are going on a swamp. I'd rather not go to the swamp. We've encountered more of my kind in cities. I like to stay in cities. More demons for me.
You want to eat them still, huh? Trying to get a bit stronger?
I should already be stronger. But my hands do not really change. Then kind of looks at his hands for a moment. Yep. But yeah, you'll go around and you'll be able to pick up any diamond dust that you might be looking for. Up to 5th level spectrums you can find in any, reasonable components in any town. Though the jeweler is probably, the jeweler store is probably somewhat closed, you're able to kind of keep being persistent, knocking up the door, and someone will, at a certain point in time, come with a hangover to open up the door for you. As you can go ahead and make the exchange if you wish to do so. Valen, is your spell after all.
Yeah, I'll, let's see, I've got 2 eyeballs on my hands, and they do things. Gosh, what do they do? One gives me perception, and one gives me the ability to see into the ethereal world. I'm gonna try to cure one of them, and see what happens. Boink!
As you use you spread the diamond dust on top of one of those eyeballs and speak a few words of power, you use your other hand, the fingers at least, to touch upon the eyeball and channel your divine magic. And as the light shines within that eyeball, slowly it courses through your hand, all around, and onto your other hand. Both of those eyeballs flare up in light as you drop down, kneel, drop prone for a second, and as you slowly stand up again, there are no more eyeballs on your hands. Both effects have been removed.
Well, that was easier than I thought it might be. This is I'd rather gotten used to having those eyeballs. I guess sometimes there could be something bad for us, and even though we know it's bad, we can still miss it when it's gone.
You're gonna miss your past perception, don't you?
Yes.
Shut
up.
I see everything. Now I see nothing.
Yeah. Suddenly, you are way less perceptive than you were before. Way less aware of what's going on, as you cannot look and you try to adjust into your new senses. Turnok turns to everyone as still in the form of a frog. So, where are we going now? Is that guy getting a tattoo, or are we going to the swamp? I hate the swamp.
Well, I had some purchasing in mind, but I think we can wait.
So we take some time to get up for swamp, and I think we do not wish to hear Talia's cry when he gets new tattoo. So if you wish to buy things, a good time to buy is now. Yes.
I don't know about you, but I could really go to hear that. That would be amazing.
I'm not gonna even make a sound. I don't know what you mean. We'll be fine. It's only like it's a little needle. It's like a small sword. What? I get hit by them all the time. Try me, bitch.
He did not make. It's true. He did not make sound. He made whimper.
Damn. You might actually be able to beat me with deception.
I don't have advantage.
Yeah,
No, I don't have advantage. Just a 5. You can see right through me.
Yeah, you can see it right through him. Plus, Joko does not lie.
Besides, Talia probably has the most expensive thing coming with the tattoo, so I'll wait until he completes his purchase.
I mean, are you sure? Always come back and we get more gold.
It is no problem.
Technically speaking, how much gold do we have our character after we have Talia's thing sorted?
A little over like 2,000.
More than that, I think.
A little over 2,000 copper. The silver is over 9,000.
What is the silver worth?
Madeline, what does the party loot say about his silver level?
It's over 9,000. What is silver?
Get that on a t-shirt.
On gold, it's on silver.
Can that be the episode title?
The silver level is ...
For 9,000.
So in gold total, we've got, if you count the silver, divide it by 10, it's a little over 3,000 gold.
Yeah. 100 silver and then 960.
So we have over 3,000 gold, or your tattoo is 5,000, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 5,000, and I have the extra 3,000 from the pit fight.
The fight.
Oh, okay, so the 3,000 hasn't been included in the party.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Technically speaking, it is party loot.
Yeah,
But
big
it has
time.
been earmarked for your tattoo.
Sir, can I get a barrier tattoo? What size? Large.
Large.
Number 9.
With a Diet Coke.
Wombo. Yeah.
Let us give him if after his tattoos there should be a lot of silver pieces left. So, Madeline, go and enjoy yourself. Yes.
Oh shit! Here we go.
Oh shit.
Oh fuck. Oh no! I'm gonna have to do this now.
Oh wait, do you want to? You know what?
I can do both.
Do it.
Oh, do it. I robbed you last time. I'm not doing that again.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go switch between. Ugh. This is gonna be interesting.
You do the introduction. Liz doesn't speak. Liz is chewing bubble
okay.
studying in the corner.
So I guess. All right, Talius, walk in. It's your. I'll respond. To get
Okay, DM.
I have to get into the headspace.
Yeah, I walk in. I vibe on up with the bull. Is everyone coming? I presume everyone's there. Unless otherwise.
Nihilist is coming to listen to you get a tattoo. No.
That was, yeah.
You've got the prizes. You've got the prize range. Go for it. Let's see you.
Well, my friend. Good to see you again.
Ah, if it isn't the champion. Ah,
Man himself.
kicked my ass.
Sure
Good to see you
did.
again.
You did pretty well, I gotta say. We're here to purchase a tattoo from, I presume you, anyone else who's doing the work. It's gonna be a bit of a bigger commission. I don't know how long these things could take, but
Ah, well, if you're looking for the larger tattoo, it's going to cost you, 5,000 gold, and it's going to cover a greater portion of your body. But I'm sure you already know what that's like.
sure do.
Is there
Also,
anything
this,
you?
I think you guys already met. This is Nautilus. I don't know if he wants to get anything from all this. Do you want anything here?
Oh no, Talius, I'm fine. If you'd like, I can. Oh, I think I'd just like to watch. And Reverence will tilt his head. Oh, you like to watch, huh? That's interesting.
I'm not sure what you talk about, but I must say it is going to be interesting to see Reverence, the person who lost, giving tattoo to the person who wins. So me and Nautilus is here to give our, what do you call it again, Nautilus? Moral
support.
Moral support. Also, we want to see him cry.
I'm not going to cry. It's not happening.
You are going to win, baby.
Reverence just taps him on the chest on the tattoo that he got earlier. Probably not. I mean, it's only been like a day, right? 2 days. It's probably still somewhat tender from the last.
Yeah, that's nothing long at all.
A Reverence will just tap him on the tattoo and say, "Don't worry. If it's anything like last time, you'll be fine." Right, Talius?
That'll be perfect. Take it on the chin. Actually, no, I don't want it on the chin. I think that's a little lost in translation. I want it on my arm, not my chin.
Well, do you have any idea of a design? Did you want to something similar to mine?
Well, been kind of thinking, but nothing really set in stone. Out of character, I want to have I haven't fully decided on the entire theme of it, but it would just be like a sleeve of different flowers and roses and stuff coiling up.
Out of character, you could get that tramp stab. Valentine.
Oh, don't you worry. Don't you worry. If this tattoo goes to his back, Reverence will do it anyway. He won't ask for permission. You can't.
He's got a tattoo. He's got a tattoo at the bottom of the, just at the Show's tramp stamp area. Reference was here.
Reverence has to put his business card somewhere.
Gotta get business right.
Reverence was here is kind of suggestive because it was on his lower back.
That's the whole joke.
No, let's just say property of reverence.
You know what?
Wait, what did I say? Oh, something else to put on there. Oh, darn it! I was thinking of something that would be along the lines of like, I was thinking. No, never mind. It's not gonna work. I can't even think of it, so it's not gonna be as good. But yes. Well, you, I believe that in some point in your previous visit, you mentioned flowers as a potential design. Is there any
Yeah, sure,
specifics?
if you have.
Well,
Not really at the moment. If you have any inspiration, I mean, I'm definitely okay with you kind of working.
Don't
away.
give that out. I'm not a dungeon master.
Well, you see, on mine, it is a gauntlet, but the gauntlet has vines sprouting out of it. It says something like that. So, an idea, but if you wanted, it could be a similar armor design, but it could have flowers coming out instead of just vines. It would symbolize the protection you have with this new tattoo and sort of an elegant beauty as well. That's my 2 cents.
Yeah, it seems a bit on the nose for me. I don't want people knowing it's going to help, It's got to be subtle, I mean,
Well,
I'm good as is. It's just, it's going to help, it's going to help. I don't want people knowing it's going to help.
Right. Of course. So, flowers then, and anything else? I will say, part of the reason why these tattoos are expensive, 5,000 gold, is because gems and other such natural pieces are ground up and put onto your skin. So, if you wanted a red rose, you would be imbuing ruby dust into your skin.
Right.
So that is a little explanation of why I'm charging you so much. Is there anything particular?
I mean, yeah, ruby's my work. Don't see why not.
Oh, well, we could always... I have plenty of gems to use. If we could do multiple colors, if that's what you wish.
Sure.
Different cobalt, aquamarine, things like that.
Actually, hold on.
Maybe I'll
Yes.
color code it to your friends over there.
Maybe.
Oh,
I
ruby.
could look
It's already blue. It'll look weird.
That too, actually. That would not work very well with my blue skin.
Well, they would stand out. I would outline them and such, but you have a point.
Stick figures.
Welcome to the tattoo episode, everybody, part 2.
Now, get to the important part. As Joko stands there, in the Dungeons Nola says, I'm sure Valen and Madeline has gone to buy some diamond dust and silver dust. Joko goes, are you going to start soon? We wish to go drinking, but we want to hear the whipping crying first.
No, I think everyone came to watch. I think Valen...
Everyone is watching it. No one is watching it.
Well,
And then everybody shows up, and everybody's like, "Whimper cry, whimper cry."
I'm not...
Roll those Constitution rolls.
I'm not one for stage fright in front of an audience. Tallius,
Stage.
you ready?
Me. Oh, they hope. Get to it.
All right. And he'll take out probably a set of needles and begin tattooing. And I am going to say this is more than one Constitution check. Because this is a big ass tattoo.
Howie.
And Joker goes to Analysis. I bet you want better of beer that he cries rather than whimpers.
Man, what an awful DM. He makes the call, not me.
I already owe you a lot of ale. You're just trying to get more out of me that I can't pay.
But if you win, you owe me nothing.
Yes, but... And not long also smirk. I have a feeling that you might be on the right side of the bet.
That is understandable then. Then I will give you a better deal. One cry, I'll bet he whimpers rather than cries.
What do you think, Madeline?
Oh, he's going to be in the fetal position very soon.
All right.
But that's a bet.
We've got whimper, cry, and fetal position. All right. We're ready. And Reverence just claps his hands, rubs them together. All right. Let's see how this comes out, Talius. And he'll begin tapping the needle with basically a hammer onto his skin.
Oh. So, con saves?
Yep. I don't know if it's the DM's choice, but I would say if a medium tattoo, or actually that was a small tattoo, the last one. So I'm saying 3 con saves.
All right. I'll do them all one at a time. Large.
Hey, DM's gone, not mine.
Well, I'm not the DM. You can do what you want, but I'm gonna say 3.
Nat 20 con save, go.
Well,
I'll
that's
fight
the
him
first
out.
one.
I'm not giving you aura of protection because this is
Technically
fun.
speaking, one option is to say, give him
I
a
use-
DC and then say that the amount of failure or success on the DC adequates his response.
Nautilus uses the storm rune to give him disadvantage. No.
Use my inspiration.
I already used it.
this.
I already used it. All right. Well. All right. Give me a roll, Thalius.
Hey,
Oh, you did pretty good. Not even a flinch, I'd imagine.
He likes to perform.
All right.
Bonk.
Wow.
Yeah.
Then
That's
comes
a
a
charm.
natural 1. Let's see. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yep. You probably do You do really well at the start, and so at the end you start flinching a bit, but you hold yourself the entire time, and
Okay.
everybody loses the bet.
No one gets anything.
No one gets anything.
Except
This
for
is not
Hoth,
like-
because he took no part in the bet.
yeah, excess half. And Joko goes, he says, this is not as entertaining as I thought. Last time he cried and whimpered much.
Oh, I just looked at the tattoo. Man, yeah, Talius is out here about to turn into a Yakuza soon. Well, that wasn't so bad. That was nothing like the last time.
There was no last time.
Alright.
No one else was here. I can't say if I was.
As-
you guys-
as-
Are you guys done?
Yep, just about. And as Reverence will lean over Talius' shoulder with a smirk and just grind his thumb into the shoulder, or at any point where the tattoo was close to bone, and say,
Okay.
"It's fine."
It's fine. Yeah, it's cool. Feeling great.
Just a little a little payback for not pulling your punches. I'm trying to put on a show for the crowd back there.
I looked great in the show. Everyone's
Yes,
loving
you
me.
did. I won't lie about that. Well, would anyone else like to spend an exorbitant amount of gold for a tattoo? Or small enough?
I have a question.
Yes.
You do such lovely work. You're very skilled at both in combat and here. Do you do normal tattoos?
Well, of course. The tattoo that's on his chest right now is a combination of magic and normal. Why? Were you considering something?
Yeah, I don't know how much how much would small tattoos cost?
Depending on the size and how whatever have you.
Are you trying to get eyeball tattoos on your hands?
Yes, I am.
Well, all right. Oh, the palms of your hands. Is there anything else you'd like, or is that just it?
I want 2 black weeping eyeballs on the palms of my hands.
Oh. Not the weirdest thing I've ever had a tattoo on someone. Well, considering you and yours have been such good sports and gave me the fight I've been looking for so long. You know what I think? I think it's on the house. I'll handle the cost. I look over to Liz. You hear me? I'll handle the cost. It's not fair. Just like to reiterate that. Thank you.
It's not a 5,000 GP one. It's a tramp stamp.
It's a rather handy tattoo. I tell you what. Take 2 psychic damage from that. Hold on. I hurt. Well, yes. Would you step into the chair? And I push Talius out, making sure to get the tattoo side. Go on. Step up.
Sure. I'm sure this won't hurt much.
I'm trying to wonder if Reverence would lie to him to his face or not.
I'm sure.
Well, there are many places you can get tattoos. The hands generally are a little bit sensitive, as there are lots of bones and nerve endings on the inside, but I'm sure you'll handle it fine. I'll take out the needle again and get to work on the eyeball tattoos on the palms or back?
Palms.
Palms. All right. And I guess that's a single con save, because that's like 1 tattoo, unless you want to do 2 for each hand, or 1 for each hand.
I mean, I'm entirely up to you. How you want to do this?
It's a valid. It's a much more of a valid choice too. I'm not particular. I mean, Reverence is a sadist, so he'd do
no. Honestly, for something like a hand tattoo on the palm of the hand, it's something that gets a lot of traffic. It's not overly sensitive, but
Yeah.
by the second one, the endorphins would have kicked in. He'd be in a nice dreamy subspace, you know.
Yes. Okay.
Not that I know anything about it.
Okay. Well, that's yep. You handle it pretty well. So I'd imagine you probably would flinch a bit, but after the initial surprise of the pain, it would probably be pretty much nothing. Oh, on a roll today. Anyone?
I feel great.
This might be. I don't know how you all are going to go about your business, but you could be out of Madron for a while. If anyone else would like one, normal or magic.
None for me.
Circle pulls off his shirt and says, "Oh, I already got one, like we talked about previously. See? So now I think it is time we go and get our stuff, and it is entertaining not much that we go soon, yes?"
Oh, I was going to ask this of you before, but I was out of my headspace. I was so distracted by your 2 friends here. If while you're on the road, you ever encounter someone the last name of Alabaster, could you send a message or something my way?
Sounds like a tiefling, I bet.
Actually, no. I'm more concerned about a human.
Interesting.
Oh, And I really like my tattoo. You're way better at this than you are at fighting. Thanks.
You're very welcome, my friend. And I'm gonna make a wisdom. I need to pull out my character sheet for Reverence because he needs to make a wisdom save not to jam his fingers into those eye tattoos. Nah, he's not gonna do it.
I used a D6 of healing light and got a 6. It wouldn't even hurt. But go ahead.
Yeah. Nah, he wouldn't do it. Below a 10 is to be malice. Oh shit! They found out my operation again. All right. Thank you for the compliment.
Man, it sounds like there's stuff going outside. Maybe we should check that out.
Don't you worry. I am looking for a man named Lucian Alabaster. My father. Bit of a bastard that made a bastard, let's say. He, let's just say he's the catalyst of all my...
Makes you feel better. I don't even know my father.
Well, in some times I would rather wish I didn't know him, but to each their own. There are certain things that I no doubt know he caused me, because I wasn't always a red-skinned, horned individual. I was born human.
But your skin is white.
Is it?
It is on the token.
No, it's the token's kind of
It's pinkish / red.
yeah, pinkish red. Like he's a sort of a brick.
For
It's
the
like-
character that played a one session already.
Lightish red.
Skin red.
Yeah. I wasn't always like this. Suddenly grew horns, and my skin started to change, and my mother didn't handle it very well. Wasn't the fighting pit that gave me this scar. He points to the one over his eye. Anyways, I'm not going to bore you all with my little backstory here. If anyone
That
likes
is
more,
good because
Backstories are for player characters.
ow. If anyone,
I don't know my dad.
if anyone would like
I don't.
more
I
tattoos,
don't know my dad, and I had to kill my brothers. What? You cut me off. I should hit you, but I go now.
I don't know my mother either.
All right.
Exactly.
Now is
We are all orphans in this world, after all.
All I have is my bitch of a sister.
She is one big bitch. She's female, so therefore she's bitch, right? I'm
True, but she's mine.
I have a pain. I'm sure I have a pain in the ass of a nephew and niece, but let's just leave it at that.
Well, Liz from behind kind of steps in. If the whole family tree origin story has been revealed, let's just wrap this up. Maybe more people will join. I'm sure we are looking from outside like we have many customers, while I do not see some on the chair standing, indicating any seller, any buyer, pretty much.
Any business is good business, Liz. The more people that look about in here might not think that we're so shady. Anyways, if you would like more tattoos, anytime, call me out. I'll be around. If you're ever in Madron again, let's have a drink.
As long as you keep your hands to yourself. See you around.
Hey, my friend. Shady.
So we go now to swamp? Yes, swamp? Or where we go?
I'll put you on the global map so you can see where you are. Give it just a second. Here we are. You are in Madron currently. It will be some days before you Oops, sorry.
I got a plus
Before you reach the Festerbog, but it is not something that that will bother you much. There is not really much to do during traveling. However, if you'd like to pick up supplies or anything before venturing into the Festerbog, people will probably suggest that you will pick up your whatever supplies and stuff in either Lastmere or Wallowdale, given that they are the most both towns. One is a village, the other one is a town, but both of them have adventurous supplies and stuff like that. In Madron, though it is a big city, you will probably won't see most of that stuff. As you come out of the magical tattoo shop, however, the human, or at least the Quatl that has been strolling around as a woman, appears once again right before the spell finishes off. And she will turn towards you and say, "My time has come for me to leave, but before I leave, I would suggest that you steer clear of that building." And she kind of raises her hand and points. Madeline, you remember that building from the day before this tower, the same tower. It seems to have unholy presence, an unholy aura that still stands to this day. It's foul odor. Well,
Is it demonic? Devilish?
it is not of a being that lurks in there, more of this place that has been used as a ritual site for what I assume to be vile magic, pretty much a desecrated place.
Well, perhaps it might be a good idea to clear it out, then.
Well, I think you and I can work on getting rid of the bad juju, so to say. We have the spells for that between us, I think.
In any case, my time has come. And she takes a step backwards and slowly, the body of the Quatl, even though shapeshifted, starts to become celestial, divine dust that radiates, and in a flash of light, it completely disappears in front of you. You take a look at the building, and again, it seems abandoned. Next to you, probably an old dwarf into what seems to be an artisan's guild about mining, blacksmithing, and crafting supplies in general. Stands and kind of looks towards you. Probably you're gonna get hear the siren, but ignore that, hopefully.
Man, hangovers really rack this town, don't they?
The dwarf kind of looks towards you and tries to measure you up, trying to see, or at least understand what he just saw. In a flash, a woman just disappeared. Is there anything you guys would like to be doing before you embark on your journey back to Festerbog? Well, towards Festerbog, that is.
Well, I suppose we'll work on getting that vacation at the next place, then.
Well, we're working our way towards Notion. Maybe a beach vacation is in the order.
Maybe. I'm still waiting for a certain ceremony somebody hasn't asked about yet. But regardless, let's get a move on.
And go ahead, Jorgo.
Okay. I thank you again. I understand it's not the. I did not wish to interrupt, and you are always welcome. It's good to see you back to normal. But yes, let us. If you wish to tag along, it would be appreciated. You are good fighters.
Well, we might as well.
Anything
Yeah.
anybody would like to be doing before you leave the city? Just right now. Then I'm stepping for Nautilus dream sequence.
Oh, right.
How
I think
about
I don't know how much gold. I'm gonna go. Nautilus will look to the group. Sorry. Wait, before we leave town, I should probably go get some. What was it? Spell components. Before we get up too long on the road, if we ever need some. I've sort of been neglecting that last entire part of our journey.
True. It wouldn't be a bad idea to get another thing of diamond dust, just in case we somehow get another affliction.
Also, probably smart to sell all the other extra trinkets and baubles and stuff we picked up. Yes. Our character, all that stuff. Like
pretty much take them and make them into gold coins. Hart, you want to say something? I saw your mic turning up.
But I like the ribbon.
I was just me agreeing with Nautilus about getting spell components.
Okay. So if you want to do anything else before, feel free to write in the chat. As later on, as you will venture, Nautilus, you will feel your body collapsing as you slowly, gently drop back, and quick, Madeleine or Jorkul, who might be right beside you, will catch your drift. However, you do not feel any of that, for everything shifts and changes all around you as it is a white look. Pretty much a place that only you can only see yourself, plain white all around you, and on the other side you see your mother, the Triton that you haven't seen for quite some time.
I recall, can't the messenger alter the space?
Yeah, but the messenger was the. Oh wait, I believe it's the Quattle that the caster makes that.
Well, I mean, like, I think whoever becomes the messenger can alter the.
Feel free. I don't mind it. It's only main flavor, so feel free.
Yeah. Basically, he just sort of looks around and waves his hands and puts them back on the beach where Pendrar sent them a while ago. Yes, very good. Great artistic license for that one.
But yeah.
It's been a long time. You might not recognize me, I guess. Oh wow! Those few extra details really made it pop.
Wow.
They were little happy trees. Little happy trees.
Yeah.
Little happy beach.
Try to be fast, as fast as I can.
I haven't seen you in a long time.
The female Triton looks towards you. Nautilus? Is that you?
Yes. 26 years tends to do that.
Her eyes still glimmer, wide open, as the Triton woman does not seem to be able to believe what she's seeing up in front of her. You are alive?
Yes. Long story. It's a lot of ground to cover with 26 years or 25. I don't remember even. When you pushed me into the current, I found my way to a Sea Elven city. I was able to be. I was taught underneath a clergy of the Dolphin Prince. So much has happened. I've been waiting so long to talk to you. I've been too much of a coward not to try and reach out to you.
The woman clearly cannot speak. She is not only at loss for words, she seems unable to respond. Yet you again see that sigil of the Rabarath clan, of the Rabarath Triton Station on her shoulder pad. I couldn't. No, I'm shaking, and you can see her hand literally shaking, not able to even say your name. I thought you were dead. I hoped that you weren't, but I almost had written you off.
Nautilus would just. I guess he was probably like holding his weapons or stuff when he went into the dream. He probably would just drop everything and run to hug her. I'm so sorry. I thought you were all dead. I've been waiting for so long to see you again. I only found out recently that you were alive. Did Father make it? Did anyone else?
No, not. The voice breaks completely, and you can only hear whimpers as she scuffs and tries to contain her urge to cry, but she cannot do that anymore. She's drowned in tears as she faintly again pats your back and tries as firmly as she can to hold you in her hug. Yet you do not feel much of that, given the dream state as it is. Nautilus, my pearl. Father, your father did not make it. I'm sorry. She says as again, you can almost feel the nails of your mother kind of pinching against your back as she tries to even hold you closer.
I guess I kind of knew, but I still hurt so much. Could you? I don't want to. I have so much to say, but we can just sit for a while. I have a lot of things to tell you, and I'm sure you have seen much.
Where are you? She takes a step backwards and sort of narrows down, standing on her two knees as she kind of lowers down brow.
I'm in a city, Madron. It's on the continent of Yoriel.
You're at land! That sees grievously alarmed, or frightened even to death. You're at land! You can sense her the fear in her voice.
No, it's fine. I was brought to land by a vision when I was with the clergy of the Dolphin Prince. I've been. I know our kind are not used to walking on the land, but after sailing around the sea, I couldn't help but want to. I'm safe. I'm with a group of people that I care for very deeply, and someone that I've found worth living for. everyone worth living for. I wasn't sure on my path before, but I know it now.
You look fine. A little lean, if I may add. Are you eating well? She looks towards you, curious, with a certain mother instinct and the curiosity for traditional mother.
Yes, I'm eating fine. Carrying around all of this armor is probably helping to keep me fit.
You should visit when you can. There are so many things that I want to tell you and show you. And I'm sure you and your friends would, well, I don't know if they would make it here, but I'm sure we would love to meet them one way or the other.
Yes, we're working on that slowly. It's a bit complicated, but I'm sure we'll be able to work it out. I've been able to find out you're in the Frozen Sea, right? The Triton station that you're in? Or are you in...
Yeah, don't worry about me. I'm fine. Everything is fine here. You sense some unsettlement from your mother. Make me an insight check, nonetheless.
Oh, sorry. My headset just died as literally as you were talking.
Pretty much make me an insight check.
Oh, insight check. Okay. Headset dies, the dream still ends. Shit. Okay. Oh, man. Oh, man.
You can see that she's unsettled a bit, but not much.
Well, sorry, did you say anything specifically before that, or is it...
But you can see that she's a little bit unsettled, as she says that everything is fine and stuff like that.
What?
You sense some unsettlement, but nothing much obvious from your tone.
Is everything okay? Is there something going on in the Triton station you're in? I know you... I want to know if anything's happening.
There is no imminent threat looming. Nothing dangerous. But I would like, when time comes, to meet with you. I want to see my little fish swimming up close. I'm sure you have grown up for to quite a size, as I can see.
Yes, well, it's been a long time since you've seen me last, I guess. I shouldn't probably... I don't know how time flies outside of this. I'm probably just dropped to the ground. My friends might be worried, but I'm glad I decided to say something. It was foolish of me not to try and reach out to you sooner.
Well, there is so much that I have to tell you and so much that I have to show you. But you have to come here into the rubber station, into the process, because it proceeds to give you some indications, some way of cartographing that from points of reference that you might know as a sailor. It is going to take some time before you can get together, but you will at the very end of that know exactly where it is. There are people that I want you to meet, important ones.
How important? Like what do you mean?
Guys, see, I've got a bride for you. No.
No.
There's really time for that, but there is a family for you to meet.
Family.
Just come to me. Once you're able, I'm sure you and your friends will shore up the world.
Thank you for everything, for going out of your way to push me away so long ago. And I guess, depending on that, he would probably just hug her until the dream spell ends.
Mm-hmm. And as the dream spell ends, you can open up your eyes, and you are with your friends in a place, in a small meadow, during your traveling, as people pretty much set up camp. Your companions set up camp while you were moving, and you passed off. As you regain your senses, I'm gonna give you a moment if you guys wanna talk about this.
I would say that probably, I don't know how a dream works in a particular way, but you probably would see him smile in his sleep or in the dream state, and probably tears before he wakes up and opens his eyes and looks up at, I guess, everyone and Madeline.
I was about to say, she'd probably do like the whole lap pillow thing.
So, I take it the spell worked and the meeting went well.
Yes. She looks the same as the day I left. It's been so long.
I'm glad she's alright.
She wants to meet you all, whether that's a bit of a strategic issue at the moment, but I'm just an idiot. I should have done that. I should have sent a message so long ago.
Yeah, you didn't.
Oh, now, Nautilus. Parents want what's best for their children. If you're out in the world, I'm sure she's very happy to hear that you're safe, but she would want nothing more than for you to be out adventuring and doing things and living.
And at least you got to see her face to face. I know. Sure, you could have used that sending spell, but it wouldn't have been the same as what you just gave her.
Yes. Well, I guess the last time she saw me, I was a lot shorter than I am now.
Mm.
Well,
So,
someone's gone to a bar fight.
Rocco, stop. Put the pots down. But, well, glad you were able to see her. And I also kind of hope she doesn't have some arranged spouse for you or something. That'll be weird.
No, but
Oh, thank God.
I think I mentioned you. I mentioned you in some form and capacity, and I think she probably would have jumped at that if that was a cue. I think it's safe in that regard.
Well, I have to meet her anyways.
I think she wasn't entirely I guess ready to tell me everything. It's kind of how it is, I guess, if you've just seen your son after 20-something years. She said, I have family to meet. And I don't know what that means, but I might have brothers or sisters or something now. Well,
Well, I mean, that makes sense. After all, I mean, you were gone for so long. A child can happen in that time.
Yes. I mean, Tritons do live for a long time. I'm sure they. I guess she knew that at some point in time she'd have to move on a bit. So I don't blame her for that. Anyways, we should maybe get going a bit. As much as I would love to keep playing here, I think we might want to get our show on the road.
What time of
Yes,
day is it?
Yes, it is night pretty much. Like you, pretty much the moment that Nautilus collapsed, you calmed instead, so to wait for him to wake up. And though you say those words, Nautilus, not him to kind of motivate the group to keep pushing on, going forward, you just stand in this in the comfortable lap of Madeline as you gaze upon the stars, and you see a few shooting stars into the distance as everybody's gathered around in this small campfire, while the hearth is sitting right next to it, making sure that it is burning as much as possible. Jork will get it like snoring with a drink in his hand. Valen studying his book as you take a quick look around, while Talius into the distance seemed to be kind of trying to check his tattoo, not able to see it completely because some part of it is on the back. You gotta see him turning left and right, trying to take a quick look on how does it look, how it is in the back of that tattoo. As at this point, I'm going to call the session as the night will slowly rest everyone.